Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Ruby Online. And I'm starting a little earlier than I was initially going to be starting. And that's because it's a fucking emergency. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Super Predator Brantley to try to prove her innocence. And I'm looking at the new LOLCOWDOLLS show, which is hosted by Beans and Pup. Who are the two people I like in this universe the most? So I am enraged. I'm on fire. I'm hurt. I'm wounded. I'm misunderstood, and I need to be heard immediately. But as many of you don't know, I'm banned from the LOLCOW Live Discord for talking to Lynx, aka Donut Girl, who Keemstar seems to have no issue talking to all over the place. But once little Ruby does it, when I'm not even and never have been a LOLCOW employee, that's bannable. If you think Pupstar talks too fast, I feel so misunderstood. So let's just cut right to the fucking chase of the... So I'm in the chat saying like, hey, oh my God, I was excited because I watched the show yesterday and Pupstar or Pup was not on it. I don't know why I called her Pupstar. I'm blending the names together. Pup wasn't on it. And I was bummed because I've been seeing her around. I saw her on one of the dating shows on Kick, and then I've been seeing her pop up in the universe. She's way better than it. And so is fucking Beans. I think they're both outstanding, amazing, and can do much better and will do much better things with their lives. But for whatever reason, they want to be working underneath Kim Jong-un. They want to be working under Keemstar. Well, do you know what's competing with LOLCOW Live right now besides me? And let me correct my little thingy. Let's just get right into the misunderstanding. So I'm a fan of Beans and Pup, and on Beans used to host a show called LOLCOW Cafe that was like a morning show, and it was one of the few chats I wasn't banned in. So I'd sit in there and chat with them, always positive, always had a positive interaction, and she was one of the few people who actually acknowledged me and wasn't like too afraid to acknowledge me and be nice to me. So I always liked Beans. I've never had an issue with her. Pup, love everything I've seen of her. I think she's beautiful. She's very outgoing. She's great for this kind of audience. She's very fast and like she's good. So I'm tuning in, and then all of a sudden, Beans is like, do you know what? Do you know who's in chat right now? Ruby. Do you know what? We were talking about phoniness. I hate fucking fake phoniness, and I'm going to stick up for my host. Ruby had a lot to say about you, Pup. And it was like saying I said all these negative things about Pup. Based on what? A thumbnail where I quoted Brantley because I thought it was kind of funny and kind of low-key, just one of those, you know, kind of faux pas, minorly racist. We love you, Brantley. I don't think Brantley's a racist or a super predator, but we're going to get into all of that anyway. I'm trying to be team reality, baby, and y'all make it confusing in the LOLCOW Liars universe. But I give a free pass to Pup and Beans because I really like them. And I still give a free pass, and I still like them. And I'm still a fan, even though Beans had so much smoke for me today. All over a complete misunderstanding. As a joke, when Brantley called Pup articulate, when Pup is beautiful, talented, outgoing, obviously would be a great performer, her and Beans both, I don't know why they're in this universe that's tanking right now when they could be doing their own shows with unlimited success. But instead they're like, no, let's just latch on to this sinking ship, you know, and listen to Daddy Keem. He has those good intentions, right? Because it's so out of character too. And people in the chat were actually like, they were like, you know, if Beans is saying this, like, it's quite plausible that since Keemstar assumed, you know, probably that I'm going to do some hit piece on Brantley calling her a predator, when in fact, I was going to comb through and try to find out what's true in your mess of lies, in the spectacle of insanity. I was going to try to find out what's true, and I've always liked Brantley too. It's you, Keem. It's you and Boogie. That's it. It's y'all. It's y'all. I think you're bad. and Kit behind camera. But I've always never had any major shade for the other hosts. I once upon a time tried to be a host of LOLCOW Queens. I had fun in that universe, and I was ejected February for having links on my show, aka Voldemort. Well, apparently they are worried about Ruby. So we can just we can watch it all together. I've got groceries on the way, Red Bull's on the way. We've got some Diet Coke to hold us over. But basically, for this episode of Ruby Online, we will be going over the war that LOLCOWDOLLS declared on me when that was going to be my new favorite LOLCOW show, my LOLCOW safe space. My LOLCOW safe space. But no, someone turned my favorite LOLCOW host against me. And I wonder. But it's annoying. Hate me for what I say. You know, I have only had positive things to say about Beans and Pup. I've never said one bad thing about them. Roll the clip. I was excited for LOLCOWDOLLS. I watched it. I'm critical of how Keem runs that universe. Why are these mutually exclusive? Dude, oh my God, I can't. Anyway, what's up, King? I'm live. I was cutting clips all morning. A little hungover from our wild stream last night. I had almost 4 Bud Lights. There's still like half a Bud Light here. Well, not quite half, let's be real. Let's just say I had 4 Bud Lights, and that's a lot for Ruby. Especially I hadn't had dinner, so I got pretty tipsy, and it was a wild episode watching it back. So I cut out some of the clips with our NoFap gamer segment, which was wild. I had never seen that documentary about him. And then the interview in itself was wild. Lots of clippable moments. But let me show you what happened. We could just address it. Because unfortunately, I can't just call into the show and defend myself and clear the air. And now for this whole episode, based on a misunderstanding, I'm watching Beans turn Pup against me when I was rooting for them in that show. And I was like genuinely confused because Beans was calling me fake, and I'm like, over what? And she's mad because in the thumbnail it said, quote, articulate under Pup, because that's a quote from Brantley. And I thought it was kind of funny. Okay, I thought it was kind of funny. You know, that's not the first thing that I would notice about her. For me, it's that she's really hot, has big boobs, and a fun personality. But yes, she is articulate. I just wouldn't think to say that about a black girl I just met, because it's just a little faux pas. You know, I'm not saying that Brant is a KKK member or anything, or a super predator. But we are going to investigate what happened. We're also going to investigate what the fuck is wrong with Xylee. That is one host I will shit on. What is wrong with you? Like, she's like 50 years old and she's sloppy drunk every fucking night, threatening other hosts. But I'm too dangerous to even be a part of the Discord. And what the fuck have I ever done? Anyway, I said only positive things about Pup. So I can handle some heat, some smoke, some drama, but make it reality-based. There's so much material to work with. Don't make it lie-based. And I don't think that Beans is like maniacal and would consciously lie to turn Pup against me. I don't think that's what's happening. So there's only 2 options. She either just saw the thumbnail and like read way into it, because she was popping off for like 20 minutes about me. Either just from the thumbnail, and that would be crazy, but okay, you know. Or perhaps it was the thumbnail combined with someone saying I said a whole lot about Pup that I didn't say. Because please show me any clip of me saying anything negative about her. I was a fan. I was hype. I'm still going to watch, but now it's no longer my safe space. Okay? It's been completely compromised and infiltrated. Oh, speaking of compromised and infiltrated, guess who's never live streaming again? Fucking Sandra, because of fucking trolls. And I get it, it's not for everyone. Someone in her chat was saying that she was a drug dealer and, you know, she banned the person and now she doesn't ever want to stream again. And she's been very open about being like kind of a sensitive person. So I get it. You know, not everyone is deranged enough to want to expose themselves to this kind of hostile environment when you just want to make content. Live streaming is very different than making edited content. And there was a learning curve for me, but I'm just, you know, degenerate and kept going with it because I'm deranged. Beans is desperate to prove herself to Keem and stay in the LCU. Keem has moved her from how many shows now? I can't keep track. She could do better. Why does she feel like she needs anything from that universe? I fully believe if she just did her own show with that consistency and like, I don't understand what Keem is giving them except like, I guess the drama, I guess that is like a part of it, you know? But I thought I was so radioactive that even mentioning me was off the table, which also made it a little safe space. But apparently now Ruby's back on the menu for all the wrong reasons. But look at what they did to my Sandra.
I'm not getting any money for this. Nothing.
Look at what they did to my Sandra.
I don't get paid. Let me scroll up and see. What's a goal? Make Super Chat more fun with a goal.
We all know Beans can do better. Pups can do better. I believe in you bitches. You've got it twisted. I'm so thirsty.
I don't know what this is all about. I have no idea what makes Super Chat fun with a goal because I've never done, this is like my third live, so I've never done any of that.
Look at, she storms off.
Let's see.
And then she was
moderation.
Like, look at what happened. My Sandra.
Yeah, people are such scumbags that I think I'll just end this now, you know. I'll just end it. Bye. I'm out of here. I reported someone, Andrew.
I wish I didn't see her live. I wish I could have been there. I wish we could have had us in the chat. Where were you, chat? Where were you? Where were you?
The only person I met was Luke. Yeah. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done with this. No more lives.
We've all been there, Sandra. This is part of the process.
That's it.
This is part of the process. So, yeah, can't have anything nice here. Can't have anything nice. No blossoming friendship between Ruby, Beans, and Pup, and no Sandra lives. Way to go, chat. Way to go. All right. Now let's go into the next mayhem freak out of the morning that made me feel emotionally upset
that
for
just
being
because
misunderstood.
something is expensive does not.
I was freaking in chat.
I'm going more believe that
you as a person.
Don't like no fake bitches. No.
Here we go. Here we go. Come at me. Give me your smoke. I'm ready, bitch. I'm ready.
That camp seems like Real Housewives level reunion.
It's the juicy bits.
So it's like, yeah. So I'm like, so tell me about Miss Ruby here. Red Ruby. I want to know.
Yeah, so Miss Red Ruby, she was going to be in the universe. She was trying out. I think she wanted to be on Queens or something of the like, and it just didn't work out. It didn't work out. We do wish her the best and things like that. But once she wasn't there for the thing, I don't know. So
I got banned for talking to a forbidden person because it is in fact a cult. And whenever you're ready to defect, I will be here waiting for you to join LOL Angels. On the bright side,
she tried to do her own thing.
I'm doing my own thing, honey. And I'm about to go on an all expenses paid trip to hang out with my other bitches. Okay? I am doing something. Okay? The views will catch up. Believe in the project.
Tried to do her own thing. She tried to start like LOLCOW Angels, something.
It's just LOL Angels with a Z. Yes. And we're going strong season 2. Speaking of, we actually have a third host that we're adding. We are going to be adding a new host for our in-person season 2 debut. Guess who it is? This bitch! Boom! Boom! Yes, all angels are taking over. Okay? But in a chill way. Okay? I'm not trying to... I don't want to blow smoke at Beans. I wanted things to work with us. Beans. Why? Keem, if this was you, this is nasty work. This is nasty work. Because you got... not using Beans to hurt me. Now you know what really hurts. And yes, I like Beans. I like Pup. And now they're against me. Are you happy, Keem? I bet you are. What, because you thought I was going to go too hard on your Brant? Just because I called her a super predator? Come on.
Like that. And she actually was streaming like 4 hours ago. I saw her in chat. That's why we needed a mod, right? Because she was saying some slick shit that I did not appreciate.
And that's why we need a mod? What was I saying in chat, ladies? Can we look at the replay? What did I say in chat? Let's see. Where were the mods? Where were the mods to stop me from all of this abuse of I'm probably banned now, so I can't even see it. Regardless, I was popping off in chat and saying that they were beautiful.
Yeah, you said that you don't like no fake bitches. Neither do I. That shit pisses me off. If you're gonna say something full chest and give it to me 110%. Here's the 100% is I like you, bitch. I think you're pretty and talented. I like you. And I like Pup. I even like Brant. Okay? For fuck's sake, people. It's Keemstar. Stop getting lost in the sauce. Come at me sideways.
Also, I never came at you. Ever. Please. Any receipt anywhere of me ever saying anything even remotely negative about Beans or Pup, except for repeating Brantley's quote in a thumbnail. That smoke should be for Brantley, but y'all know she's not going to get that.
Not come at me incorrect. The thing that made me a little bit upset. Yeah, so she's even in the chat right now, and she's saying that I defected from the cult. We're not a cult, first of all.
It's okay. A lot of times when you're in the cult, most people who are like actively in a cult, they actually don't believe they're in a cult. That's very common. That's actually like, I would say most people who are in cults are very defensive that they're not in a cult. And that's almost like a sign.
I know that we played into it a little bit during Fat Camp, but I don't appreciate you having a live stream where...
Oh yeah, we played into it a little with the head shavings and physical violence and, you know, psychotic emotional abuse to the point where Boogie was scratching his face, screaming till it bled. But, you know,
you talk about my co-host and you say that she's like not entertaining.
I never, ever said that Pup was not entertaining. That's not what I believe. Here's the thing. Let's fight over anything, but like make it reality based. I have no issue with her or you, Beans. I like both of you. Okay, this is just either some nasty behind the scenes deep scripting by Keem, or you just saw the thumbnail and jumped to some crazy conclusion. And that sucks. If you had watched it, you would have known. This is what the quote was in reference to. I'll roll the clip right now.
Why?
Whenever I first saw her, I thought that she was very articulate.
Who's throwing shade at your co-host, bitch? Who's throwing shade at your co-host, bitch? It's not Miss Young, Skinny, and Rich.
Or you say that the only thing that's good about her is her looks. I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. Like you saying that on live stream and then you coming into my chat and trying to glaze the fuck out of her. Fake as fuck. Don't like that shit.
Wow, it's true. It's true. Why would no one accept like a passionate bitch? And I love bitches. That's true. Why?
We can pull the receipts. I'm sure there's receipts out there. Miss Ruby. Can we get her on the show?
Now Ruby's getting roasted left and right by the people I like. Keem, nasty work. Nasty work.
Miss Ruby, would you like to come in?
I don't think that
Oh my
she's.
God!
I'm not sure if she was like banned from the Discord or something like that. I haven't seen her in the Discord lately.
So wait, so
Yeah,
you're banned from the
bad.
Discord, but you're still watching the stream. So it's giving fan behavior.
Yes!
So
Fan! I'm a fan of you!
It's giving.
and
It's
your
giving.
show's called LOL Angels. LOL Angels outside the LCU, and you're banned. Trademark violation. That's fake. That's
So
copycat.
she said, "I love
Mhm.
Pup." What? I don't think so. You
LOL.
say that
Yeah,
you
here I
love
am being,
Pup,
like,
but like, what was
confused.
that thumbnail? What was that
It was
thumbnail, sweetie?
Brantley! It was Brantley.
What was that thumbnail? And
Oh, wait, let's
look
pull
how-
the thumbnail. Wait,
Roll the
the
clip!
thumbnail, I can pull it up right now. Because I love the drama. I love the drama.
Let me see, Miss Ruby, don't switch up now. Stand on business, girl.
Wait.
I mean, but I am a polarizing person. I'm a polarizing person. So, like, maybe did you hate me? It's like I hate to love me, love to hate me type thing. Like,
No! I just
what is
love
it?
you!
Could
I want to be
separate,
loved back by you!
So
Ouch!
they.
So she's a fan.
She's a
I
fan.
love you.
She a fan. She a fan. She a fan.
Yeah!
I love you.
I just didn't like the thumbnail. The thumbnail really rubbed me the wrong way. I have glasses on.
That's
So
Brantley!
you're in the thumbnail. It's you with like your white tank top, your flower in your hair, looking very cutesy. And then it says like right over like your chest area, it says she's articulate.
It's the word LOL!
Look, is it the LOL Angels channel? Is this only like 500 subscribers?
No, it's like
Right
her
through
channel.
the
Like
heart.
Ruby, if you go there, like that's what it says. Like it's a thumbnail. It's you. I'm trying to get this picture up here.
They're
I'm trying to like
roasting me! My
screenshot
favorite
it and then
pictures
like
are
blow it up or
roasting me.
something. But
Or you like to screenshot? I just want to see it. Miss Ruby, she's articulate, ma'am. I'm very articulate. Most very. Like, I mean, okay, let's talk about why my cleavage is out. First of all, it's the
Oh my God.
Second of all,
I am not. Oh my God. Do you people, do the people in chat, do you hear me? Do you see me? Do you understand me? Do you understand the misunderstanding that's happening, that's resulting in this like live torture session of Ruby where her favorite hosts are being used as tools of torture? Very wrong. Ouch. They're going for the subs of Lolly. And I like these bitches. I like What have you done, Keem? What have you
I don't think that it's a problem ever to be a bad bitch and look good and show off your assets. That doesn't take away from your personality, doesn't take away from your brain.
I
If
didn't
other
say
people
you
want to focus in on that, I think that if you are a strong character and a strong person and everything else about you is real, those things are naturally going to just come out as well. Because I'm very sure and certain. I mean, the first time I was on LOLCOW Dark, I think it was Billy who told me that, the way I was talking, he kind of forgot that I had boobs. So I know that this is not my main personality. I mean, I had my cam off when we were talking to Pigtails, and I'm pretty sure I brought some great ass entertainment without that.
why?
So
Why?
yeah, and one day I'm gonna have
Whenever I
kids,
first saw her,
they're
I
not gonna
thought that
sit
she was
and twerk
very,
forever, maybe not. Inshallah, hopefully they will. I'm making them
articulate.
mommy makeover if I have to. Who knows?
Was it
Sometimes
me?
But like, we're only young ones.
Innocent.
Like, hello, what? So anyone watches, wear that mini skirt, go out and flaunt your shit. And if you're a guy, do the same shit. Flaunt your shit regardless. I don't care who you are. Flaunt your shit. Do not let anyone make you feel bad for looking good. Because I guarantee you it's an envy thing. Live your best life all the time. Like, who cares? Who cares?
That's the thing. Okay, with the whole Becky situation, she came at you just with so much venom because of the way that you look, the way that you carry yourself, like your education, just in general. You are a very big personality and you can make it in. Exactly.
And there's no reason for her to be on this show, except actually if she's just starting getting her name out there, it could be the right move, but she's been popping up on my timeline for totally unrelated reasons. So Pup, if you're watching this, sorry, Daddy Keem. First off, I ain't even trying to steal y'all bitches, okay? Make your own LOL thing or make your own anything, okay? Like I did with Celebrity Sunday before I got into any of this LOL nonsense that I just can't get enough of. They're going for the jugular. But here's the thing. Fine, go for the jugular. Okay, I've been hazed. Okay, the internet has done what the internet does, and I am stronger for it. But come at me for what's real. These bitches are roasting me based off misinfo. Based off misinfo. That is so not representative of what I think. And this, I am just assuming, like, what do you guys think? Did Beans just misunderstand my thumbnail? Or do you guys think that Keem probably showed her the thumbnail and then said I was saying this? Because Keem thought I was going to go in on Brantley because she was, you know, person non grata, suspect number one of what happened at Fat Camp to Superwoman. And I'm so sorry. Everyone's been named so poorly. Killa Keem, Tammy 10. Get with the program, baby. That's right, baby. We got the fire. We got the smoke. She's rising up, but not going to lie. This got me. Do you guys understand how much I was pacing around for like 10 minutes watching this, screaming at my phone, unheard? This was going to be a research stream to investigate the claims made by Superwoman to see what happened with that. And there is some new intel surrounding that. And just for the record, as far as I know, no one was assaulted. So let's not have that aura around the conversation, because I do not believe that's what happened. But was there potential misconduct, considering it was, you know, a work event potentially? I don't know. I don't fucking know. And apparently they know who it is, and it's totally not Brantley, but I don't know. We're gonna look into it. Bro, I don't think it. We're not like when Grace did her spinoff show. Like, I was inspired by this universe and the way they just like pull these shows out of their ass. I was like, wait, if you could just literally pull a show out of your ass, why don't I reach up in my ass and pull out a show out of my ass? So that was the only inspiration I took. LOL Angels is so different. Anyone who's watched LOL Angels know it's nothing like anything on the LOLCOW Live universe. It's literally us watching like C.S. Lewis videos, okay? And talking about saints and saintly things and being scammed by liars because we are a little gullible and want to see the best in people. Let's get some wings in the chat. And I ain't talking about wings of redemption, even though we always got those wings flapping for a redemption story, a redemption arc. And whew, even though I have been unfairly maligned, roasted, and misunderstood to the highest degree, even though I've just endured all of that, I still want to be friends with these bitches. And honestly, I think it's fucking annoying that I can't just collab with these people who I want to collab with, because now Keem owns them and they're his toys to play with and turn against each other. Like, being gullible retards. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Dumber people are happier a lot of the time, unless they're evil. But just to be crystal clear, I like these bitches. I'm hurt.
You can make it in a space like this. Like, I do think that.
Wow.
And like what I like to think is your looks probably got you to the doormat, right? You're about to knock on the, but your personality and the way that you talk and the way that you carry yourself got you through the door. Bitch, you already in the building.
Has a wife.
And that's what's going to keep you there. Because the thing is, looks fade. I will be the first who down the hill tell you that looks fade. Like, that's why I went to school. That's why, like, my mom raised me to be very, like, you know, focus on my education, my academics. Like, I'm very career oriented. You know, a little bit about me.
I like her.
I'm in uni. I graduated high school at 17. I started uni at 17. I skipped a grade. Like, I come from, everyone in my family is like, they really prioritize the value of education and knowledge and learning, because that's something that can't really be taken away from you. Because you can get surgery, you know, you can grow old. Like, you won't always be attractive for that type of person to somebody. But at the end of the day, it's the core and the insides that count the most, because that's going to show. That's how you get that exterior glow. And that's how I was raised.
Dude,
so I'm
beautiful.
very
She's
privy
very
to
pretty.
that. And I'm okay when people do, like, I know, like, everyone is going to have an opinion and a perspective on you. So I don't really.
But my opinion is positive. My opinion's positive. And listen, people, I don't hold back on criticizing hosts or people in that universe. I don't. I genuinely liked them, and I liked Pup, and I like Bean still. I think that she was either manipulated against me, or she just totally misunderstood that thumbnail, which was a quote from Brantley, not me. Not me. I would like, if anyone was shading anyone, it was Brantley kind of shading Pups, but I know that's off limits, and I'm not even mad at it. Beans, go through the cult, do your process. Pups, go through the cult, do your process, come out stronger. That's fine, okay? And if shitting on Ruby is a part of it, fine. But at least let's just give a little wink wink and know that deep down you actually love me.
Spend much time like harponing on it, like, oh, like, no, guys, like that, like, I'm smart, because I know that if you talk to me, you are going to see the other parts of my personality come out naturally because it's not forced. So
Exactly.
I'm okay with however anyone views me. Like, I'm fine. I don't care because I also do this for me. So yeah, that's what I have to say regarding
That's why for me, well, real quick, the Priceless One, welcome to Cash Cow. The Priceless One, we are very close. That's basically like my big brother in Discord. And then we have Shifty with the $2. Ruby needs a grippy sock vacation. Yo, for real. But okay, going into like the whole education aspect, I wanted to be.
You're saying I'm crazy. I actually have a lot of grippy socks. Yes, I'm openly insane. Yeah, you got me. God damn. God damn. And I'm going on a vacation. And maybe I will bring my grippy socks, but I will be frolicking on a beach with my bitches. Because I'm a free bitch who can talk to whoever I want, collaborate with whoever I want, because Keem doesn't own my nutsack. And someday, I hope you bitches feel like you can be free of him too. Same for you, Brantley. Run free. Frolic. Come to the beach.
Be on a show with you because I feel like we can relate in many ways, but we also have like very different perspectives. So when it comes to what you just said about education, like
It's okay.
my mom is the same way. She's like, you are going to be an educated woman.
Moderation is back on the table. Do you hear that, Ryder? Also, we did get some intel on 666 Ryder on how he was typing in lowercase, and it's because he was using voice to text while driving. So he has a driver's license, and that's impressive to me. Yeah, be a free bitch. I just want the bitches to be free. I just want us to run free.
And you're going to carry yourself with grace, and you're not going to let anybody tell you shit. She told me you need to get your education because you're not going to let any man string you along, right? You're going to have your own life. You're not going to be some sort of like she gave me that talk where it's like, if you wanted to be a housewife, you can, right? Like nobody's going to judge you for it. But if you have an education and something goes wrong, you can always fall back on that.
Exactly, a contingency plan. You know what? My firmest belief, I believe that like for relationships, you have to build yourself in your own solid foundation. Like you are a tree and you.
I mean, when it comes down to, especially since I've been in and out of so many wild kind of like troll infested communities, having no moderation, it's never going to work. Like we need some basic level. And if you're just spamming chat or just being so annoying and like ruining the chat experience, which is like half of the dealio when you're a streamer, you know? Like chat, when I'm boring, chat carries.
Partner at the
chat carries.
You do not grow with someone in that context. Because the thing is, you have to be your independent person outside of whoever you are with. And that does not mean that you don't love them.
I didn't catch that, and I disagree.
You aren't willing to make sacrifices. But that means that irrespective of their presence, you are whole and you can continue on. Because at the end of the day, when you close your eyes, you go to sleep. It is you by yourself with your thoughts, even if someone is laying next to you. And you need to be okay with that. You have to. And education is kind of a spin of that because it opens the door to so many things. And it also just strengthens your critical thinking. It strengthens your ability to push yourself and know your limits because it's something that you intrinsically do for yourself. The thing is, sure, you get an MD, even if you just get a regular degree, even if you just go to high school, like that is something where you're showing up day in and day out and no one can force you to really.
What have you got, Ryder? What have you got? Are you going to make another little scary black and white edit of me dancing around the flame? Are you going to tell more people that I crush kittens and I'm a big game hunter because I tried to save the life of a raccoon? Wacky. Thoughts about a YouTube channel created just for the chat and chatters? I would love that. Keep it going. I mean, what I want is I like this idea of like the universe, but for me, I don't want anyone to be tied or legally bound or any of that weird, nasty exploitation shit. I just want to have a good network of collaborators that all lift each other up, and the chat can go into other chats and have a similar thing, and even using like redirects and things like that ultimately. But it's true. Chat is I did like that edit as well. And we don't really know what happened to the raccoon. Radio Foreplay was live earlier too. So all the celebrities doing their thing.
Do that but you. Yes, you can get charged for truancy if you skip, but at the end of the day, it's that self-initiative that builds you as a person.
I think that exactly. Education is not for everybody. I do believe that there are people that just strive and thrive when it comes to just working. Like people go from high school immediately into the workforce and they do pretty well for themselves. Like not everybody have to go to uni. But the thing.
All right. Also, I am going to take notes because this is also in part going to be me researching and trying to find clips for tomorrow's show. But this can be a little note. Keem turns Beans and Pup against me with lies. Read it and weep.
Exactly. The thing about uni and going
measures on like how to attain. I will down myself as someone because I'm like technically on the pre-med track. I
All right. So for a while, like I'm like in all caps being like, just like begging to be heard. Like, dude, this is all a misunderstanding. Like, but Daddy Keem is not paying the bills. Do you know that Becky and Tina lost money from Fat Camp? These people, the only queens and the main show rake in money that's over minimum wage for the amount of hours these people are putting in. Thank you. Thank you for hearing me because I was totally misconstrued. I like these people. You know, I'm a hater of certain things and certain actions that certain people do. I vocalize it, but I'm also a fan. And I love beautiful bitches, and I'll cut them even more slack. So I ain't even mad at it. But that hurt. I was dragged, I was brutalized, and I was misunderstood. Bring back the channel, Grace, because your bitch is misunderstood. Someone called Pink. Let her know. I am the new misunderstood. All right. Anyway, moving on. I don't know how much, if they dragged me longer than that, but that's about all that I can take with my sweet little heart. So next up, we have a little known show that I've never felt really compelled to ever watch that has way less subscribers and views than me. Well, subscribers is LOLCOW Aussie. And LOLCOW Aussie has been making some waves recently because it was on that show that one of the hosts of another show named Superwoman, who's been like making appearances around the channel. I forgot what show she's on, but she was at Fat Camp and she went on LOLCOW Aussie, I guess last night, and said that something uncomfortable happened. And she felt like she was being pressured in the bathroom to take off her clothing and take nude pictures with another female by a female. And someone who's not a host, but who was at Fat Camp and a female, which it only left a certain amount of people. Why is she named? Dude, does Keem not think about search engine results? You can't look these people up. You can't look these people up, dude. You have to be search engine. Ruby SpaceX for a reason. You got to think of a name that people can look up. Pup, Beans. Wait, that's probably part of it. That's how he keeps them under his thumb so they have no independent control. Wow, I get it all now. Shout out Patrick Lucas with the 5 gifted memberships. Hell yes. That means you have access to all of my amazing emojis, including Rostov, including Keemstar, including Moi, including Ava, including Lo. All yo bitches is in there. And Key, just play the video. I just released it. It covers it. No, because it's probably like a porn bomb because you're on your seat and shit right now. So we're just going to watch what I want to watch. So let's find the original clip that started it all. This was just 18 hours ago.
Wait a second.
Elf.
You did.
I'm going live
I
again.
want Amac as an intern.
Yeah, same.
Me too.
But I want people to show us that that's what they want.
Look, our rewind. That makes no goddamn.
Shut up, Sally. Boring. Sally's
Discord,
been-
it shows her DMs. It shows
Here because I saw you called Sweet Tea
There
to
we
come
go.
in here, but she's in Queens.
I know.
I know that,
They took
bitch.
her instead.
I brought her up here to actually
Okay.
like platform her. and
Sorry,
I don't care
sorry.
anymore.
Sorry. Rastov, end it.
You
Now,
sure?
end
Okay.
Kid behind camera just said it. He goes, yes, end it. Have him end it.
All right. Sweet.
And redirecting.
All right. I trust you.
No, he literally just said it in the Discord. Swear to God, I'm not
Just look
going
at
to
this.
bullshit you.
All
I'll
right.
leave
This is a
it. You
shit
know what?
show.
I'll screenshot that shit. That way they can't say that it didn't happen.
All right. Cool.
Holy shit.
Welcome to Aussie Queens. How y'all doing?
Nice to meet you.
All right, let me go in there. and-
What's
That's
going
what we do.
on?
I think we win because we were going head to head
We
with
do.
Queens and they didn't even make it to the end. What's up, Queens?
Yeah.
What's up, Queens
What
fans? How
up?
you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see when I have version online.
Let's go.
Aussie,
Let's
Aussie.
go!
Oi, oi, oi.
Yes. Let's do it.
All of you guys,
All of the
Like,
viewers. All of the
come on
goddamn
in.
viewers.
Come on in. Mr. Keemstar. Mr. Keemstar, I understood the assignment, brother. And this drunk bitch is here.
Wait a second, motherfuckers. It took me a second to get it
I
under
know.
control.
Wow, I can do that now too.
No, Becky, you've been taken off the air for the night.
Becky, you've been a bad girl. You need to go to
All right, I need to go grab my groceries, which has Red Bull. We're gonna pop the fuck off. But let me just play a little something while I'm down there, and I will be right back. And literally, like 60 seconds, I just have to run downstairs and grab my stuff. So, what can I play while I'm down there?
I'm not gonna shut up until you shut the fuck up.
No, okay, so when you did that dance in DC, right, with the white dress, there, I felt a drip, like, as you were getting up. I don't know what it was. I swear to God.
I had these
spent
messages.
$20 to tell
I didn't spend
Keemstar
$20.
and 5,000 people. Let's see.
Yeah,
said,
somebody.
Who's the Goon King now? You spent $20 to announce that. So let's welcome Bassett onto the stage. Hey.
I'm wearing one.
Ah! Shut the fuck up!
It's lighter pink. Wait.
Boom, baby. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. We've got the Diet Coke. Woo. Woohoo! We've got the Red Bull. This might last one whole day. And oh my god, I need these like right now. We got bananas. And oh my god. I am obsessed with these vegan corn dogs. So I'm just gonna eat these frozen because they're that good. Just kidding. I'm gonna go put them in the microwave. So I'll be back.
I'm missing the draft for this. Hurry the fuck. I don't care about this guy, man. Oh, no. And then Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Will Campbell.
Yeah, you'd fuck him up. Like, honestly, I'm not trying to fuck. I'm not even fucking with you. No, he'd fuck you up, Lalo. I don't think this is a good idea.
You think he's gonna fuck me up?
Yeah.
All right. I just put some vegan corn dogs in the microwave. Because I'm starving. But we have a lot of Red Bull, which is the most important part. We are getting wild. Liberton. Well, I don't know. It is possible that he just didn't see it and was like looking at two things, but the timing is crazy. So it absolutely looks like he just saw it and was trying to buy time because he was like in shock. Oy vey, these freaking people. All right, cheers. Now let's get into the keynote. So Superwoman, who's the blonde woman on the bottom left, was at Fat Camp. And apparently during a very, very drunk, intoxicated night, she was in a bathroom with another female taking like pictures of each other. And the other female was pressuring her to take pictures naked. And look at how the hosts react to it. Like she just said she got like raped. You know, they're like, oh my God, I'm so glad you felt safe to tell us. And it's like, if that's all that happened and she's not saying something else, it is weird, like to frame it this way, you know, like to be like, I don't know, like they're acting like something. And it's, you always have to wonder with this world, what's calculated, what's not, because they're always mixing in lies with truth. But in general, anything involving sexual harassment or assault or like racism or things like that, they don't really incorporate into scripting because it's just too dark and like not ad friendly and their viewers don't like it. I mean, I think she's pretty. She's, you know, she's like a woman like in her 40s or something. And she puts effort into visual. Like, Brantley is definitely the person. Like, that would make more sense because then there is that real issue of like, if she was uncomfortable and it was Brantley, like, is Keem presenting an environment where people feel like they can tell him issues like that? I think not, you know? And she gets a ton of backlash for bringing it up the way she does, which I get the backlash, but I also get why, you know, it could be an uncomfortable situation. It's also on the host, though, like going into like rape mode of like, oh, you're safe. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know if we need to go like full rape mode on this bitch. Like, maybe that's not the right quote. Please don't take that out of context. All right.
Sleep, honey.
You've been a bad girl.
Night time.
You don't have a
Night time for
crown.
babies.
You don't have a crown. Waiting members waiting, bitch. If I want to pull you up, I will. Sit there, sober up. I might bring you back up if you control yourself. Jesus Christ.
You tell us. Bye.
Damn.
You're not allowed to go if you're too drunk to control yourself. You're not coming on LOLCOW Aussie and fucking up our shit.
Yeah.
Fuck
not
you.
LOL cow. Fuckers. God.
Look, kid behind the camera said to end it, okay? He said to end it.
I know.
He's their boss. If their boss is in the fucking stream, I'm ending the goddamn stream.
I mean, realistically, I will go like, I don't, even when I report on, there will be times where I don't usually watch these shows or I just skim through them occasionally. But as of lately, I was intrigued by Rostov joining the show and just this whole thing of like buying in to be a content creator with Keem. It's giving the Keemstar network, it's giving 2012, it's giving YouTube suspended their contract with them over it. It's just interesting. And I don't like exploitation of people who I perceive to either be financially desperate, mentally vulnerable. Like I showed last night on stream, Glammy had a full-on like panic attack on the show and they just think it's funny. They think it's content. I disagree. Why can't I say that? Why does there have to be lying about Ruby? Can we get wrong about Ruby in the chat?
Okay, that's probably a good thing. Oh my god, you're gonna have a fucking panic attack. That was amazing. You did great. Don't talk shit about me again, though.
Sorry. Oh, well, you said.
I'm joking.
Glam, seriously, are you okay?
All right, 5, 5, and
It's
5.
all right.
5, 5, and 5.
5 and 5.
I had to.
don't know.
Okay, you can stop
Hang
it there.
on,
I had to
don't
get
know
it.
These are people who I perceive to be, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm projecting, maybe I'm underestimating or thinking people are more vulnerable than they are, but something is amok from my perspective, and I've been speaking on that, and I'm intrigued by that. Do you know what I'm not intrigued by? They're idiotic fucking plot lines. Idiot fucking, oh, let's send Boogie 8,000 brooms. That's so funny. Like, I can't. It's hard for me at times. But it doesn't offend me if people are like, oh, you're like a fan. I don't give a fuck. Call it whatever you want, okay? I like watching things and being critical of them too. When I like it and when I dislike it. Okay? That's what I do. I'm a little yappity bitch. I can do what I want. Just try to stop me. Come at me with that smoke again, Beans. I dare you.
Cream. Okay?
It looks like Xylie's
if you guys want to see fucking Queens tomorrow, they ended Queens today so that Queens isn't fucking totally canceled. You need to thank Xylee and you need to thank fucking Mike for making the right call and leave Rastoff the fuck out of it.
You're welcome, Tina. You can come hang out if you want to, Tina. No problem.
I went in there and said, just to let you know, I didn't throw you under the bus, Rastoff, but I mean, they saw me say it in the Discord. I was like, at kid behind the camera, do you want Rastoff to end the stream? And he said, yes, please. And I have where he said, yes, please. So I have the receipt that he said yes.
Just need to be pity. We broke her mic. All right.
Wasn't a fair fight.
I guess
for
insane support today. One of the
the crown.
Dude, I need to report.
This is for AMAC.
True that.
What's her like fucking, I don't know.
Fuck.
My grandfather was a vet. He
got a little, so.
There's people who fight for freedom and whatever cause.
Minute since we've kind of seen you jump up on the show, and last time I think you were on a show, there was some shit that happened with Scott. What happened after that? Is everything cool? You guys keep talking, or what's the go there?
I've been an intern on Cafe about 2 weeks ago. So
I forgot LOLCOW interns. Hilarious.
And I think I popped up on another panel. But Scott and I are friends.
Dude, when
so
did she
Scott
get
said
to
he'd like to be friends with me.
Sincere. Oh,
Lizzie saying we
stolen valor is illegal, but accused.
Someone trying to get you to stop saying it.
Here we go.
Told me that herself.
Holy good fans here.
Yeah.
We have good fucking fans, and I appreciate the shit out of everybody here that showed up. Fucking go handle your own shit.
And sorry, stolen release fucked up. Yeah.
Tell a veteran.
Not a fucked up.
We have good fucking fans, and
I've got a secret.
Ooh,
you have a secret? What's the secret?
145.
Unlike you three, I was at fat camp.
True. Holy shit.
And I know some secrets.
I want to hear these secrets. Just quick, hush pup with the 350 ZAR. It says 1944. Is that how much that's worth? It comes up as pink. I'm still counting that as a 1. That's fine. Is this operation at AMAC? Come on, everybody. 8 more to go, baby. 8 more to go. And
take it, hush pup.
All right, what's the secret, Wonder Woman? What's the Wonder Woman?
Can we get her
secret?
full screen? Can we get her full screen, Rash?
Yeah, we can. Done.
Yeah, let's get her up there big. Yes.
It's better be good.
I have a few secrets, but some of them I can't say because and nobody knows. I've never leaked these secrets.
Love you.
Oh, look at the steak.
People were leaking stuff about you.
Honey, spill the tea. Come on, let us hear. Can we get one of them? Can we get one Wonder Woman secret?
But okay. Do you want me just to spill it or?
I think it looks terrible.
I think look. The support we've had today has been absolutely insane. I think you just spill it.
They've earned it.
Yeah,
they've earned a secret.
Becky didn't shave her hair to get her job back. She did in a way to get her job back, but she had a conversation with me. She didn't do it for the fans or the show. She did it so that she could get clout from it. She told me that herself.
So she'd probably go viral or something.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I could
So
see
she's-
that.
What?
She told me that herself.
Holy fuck.
So she was just she was fucking planning on doing it anyway.
That was a driver for her to do it. So she would be the first woman to shave her hair on YouTube. It was clout for her.
Is she the?
Didn't want her fucking job back. Didn't want it. Wasn't sorry to the fans.
Wait, what? That wouldn't even make sense. She wanted to be the first woman on YouTube to shave her head. I don't even need to look that up to know that's absolutely not true. Women have shaved their heads many times on YouTube for many reasons. I don't know. That I don't really care, but it's just odd. Odd. But yeah, no
just
shit.
like,
Oh,
I
wow.
want to be fucking famous. That is
no shit.
It's nuts.
Yes.
And then
Now,
guess what else?
Now,
And
do
then
we
guess what
expect
else?
that? Of course.
But then she started all the cult accusations, talking about Keem's like freaky and he wants to punish me and he wants me to shave my hair off and he's weird. She did all kinds of fucking bullshit based off of the
Yeah,
fact
she
that
said
cut
it was
her
a
hair
cult
off.
specifically because of that. What the fuck?
She said
No, it's because of everything. There's a lot of reasons that people believe that Keem is running it like a cult, and the level of invasion of privacy that he goes to make sure that no one's talking to defectors like, who, me? What the fuck did I ever do except talk to someone who he himself just put out a fucking audio like sex interaction with? So
she blamed Keemstar for that. And then every time anybody did anything with her hair, she was the first one to be like, yep, look, that's more of this cult stuff that Keem's doing. If there's any cult in the LCU, it's the fucking Queens fans.
She made the ultimate decision to do it. It was a yes or no answer. But prior to that, she spoke to me and what it came from her mouth was, I would be the first YouTube woman to shave her head. So that was her driver to do it because I would be famous.
Wow, that's fucked. Sly
really
guy
makes
with the
sense.
10
I
cent
think
steak.
Becky's
I'm a
smarter than that.
Marine vet, and even though you are Army, I still got your back. Lol.
Hoorah, Sly guy. Thank you so much, dude. I got mad love for every branch.
What's the other
I tried
secret
to play
Wonder Woman?
nice, and I'm still playing nice. Honestly, you're
That
just
was so
bad.
juicy.
And you don't mean
know what-
lol, you mean LOL.
Yeah, it's the LOL cow.
That's what we call it here.
There's a couple. There's a couple of saucy ones, and one I'm going to say because it's.
Yeah,
I was put
right.
in a very compromising situation at Fat Camp.
By who?
Here we go. Here we go.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you lagged out a little
Yeah.
bit. You're back.
Convenient
You're frozen.
lagging.
We can hear you now.
Keem's puppet strings.
What did you
have the
hear?
internet.
What did
You were
were
put in a
put-
compromising situation, and then that was
Here we
it. Like someone trying to get you to stop saying it.
And I said who?
Oh, shit.
It made me feel very uncomfortable, and only myself and the other person know. And I'm not naming names, but I was taken into a bathroom.
Already the language is kind of like, so keep in mind she's an adult woman, so it's like she's saying she was taken into a bathroom and then pressured to take a nude picture, but she got herself out of the situation. Something isn't fully adding up, and the presentation of this information was totally bizarre. So I'll agree with that, but Fat Camp was an absolute shit show spectacle of severe mental illness and clout-thirsty, insane fucking behavior and violence. There's violence.
with somebody, a female, wasn't a male, it was a female. And she was taking photos of me. Yeah, we were taking photos together, fully dressed. And then this female was trying to get me to take my clothes off.
Do they
photos.
still work in the LCU, or do they work in the LCU?
No.
Did they work in the LCU?
I'm not. When did I track her fire looks?
No.
Did they help Fat Camp succeed?
I'm not saying anything else. But it was all okay because I got myself out of the situation. out of there. I was gone.
What the
She
fuck?
gone. Oh God, I
Well,
have
first-
suspicions, but I don't want to
Yeah.
say.
What do we think? Like, she's saying the way she's like saying what happened. If all that happened was she went in, someone asked to take a naked photo who was another female, you know, and she said no. Why is it being like framed like an assault or something happened? Because that's kind of strange. Oh, THC, dude, I'm kind of a rule break. Well, never mind. I don't need to talk about that. Well, I'm not going to get reported to the police because at times, yes. Well, nope. We don't even need to experiment with saying it. So I flew with weed, a weed pen in my luggage. I did it. There was a weed pen in my luggage.
Damn out loud.
I guess
the
first
way
I
that
will
you
say-
said that makes it sound like it's Zeta. Was it Zeta?
No.
Stop. First of all, Wonder Woman, I'm sorry that happened to you and you were put in a compromising situation. It obviously bothered you if it took you this long to come out
Yeah,
and
that's
say it. And I feel very happy that you felt safe enough here on Aussie to talk about what happened to you.
I'm glad you felt safe to tell us this story about once someone asking to take a nude picture with you. I don't know. Am I being an asshole? Am I just so desensitized because I at one time have taken nude photographs and videos of myself all over the place? Am I just desensitized? But like, and I'm not trying to, you know, I'm happy to criticize any aspect of the LCU, and I think there's a lot of horrific things going down in that universe, but I'm just mega confused as to what really happened, who the person was, why it's being framed like this. Like, what do you think, chat? I really don't get it. I'm like dead ass confused. She's a female. Can see how the hair could be mistaken for a wig. Someone's screaming outside. I mean, it's weird to get dragged somewhere and ask to get naked if you're not. But like, when she elaborates, she talks like they were taking pictures. Like, was she dragged there? We need more info. Like, was she telling this because they were like telling fun stories and they just like reacted like she just said she was raped and it was weird because they didn't know how to react? Like, what are we looking at, people? I'm like dead ass confused. And was it Brantley? I hope you feel safe that you can come forward to me and tell us all what happened. If it was you.
I do think that if that did happen, you should probably talk to Keem.
No, I'm not going to bother Keem about it. It was.
I think Keem would
fine.
want to know.
I think he would want
I think Keem would want to know. And I
Well,
think
especially if they're still orbiting that.
No one wants to see this haggard old lady naked. Let's be real. MILF is like one of the most #1 searched things in porn sites. Everyone has fucking mommy issues. People want to fuck mommy. It's a thing. It's everywhere. It's a very plausible situation. And I don't know. She's not unattractive. She is like a good looking woman. Like, I wouldn't say that she's unattractive at all. I wouldn't say she's haggard. Crazy. Brantley probably doing it for Keem. Erod says, this is a reaching story. Like, they just want drama attention. Yeah, and that's we always need to keep that at the forefront of our minds that, you know, these are very manipulative people in this universe. And I think a lot of people who aren't manipulative, who just want to like shoot their shot and try to host a show and, you know, think it's a fun universe to be involved with. I forget where I was going with that, but shooting a shot universe. Yeah, I don't think these are like people who have like bad intentions. Even most of them seem like, even like Rastov, I think he was perfectly chill and nice. I never had any issue with him, but I think it's bizarre that he's like so obsessed with LOLCOW Live and like being on the show. Depends on how many females were at Fat Camp who didn't work for Keem. All I could count is Brantley, Zeta, Desi. Doubt Wing's wife is into that. Who knows? All the main characters who are men who have girlfriends, they're in open relationships and doing weird shit all over the place. I try not to be a manipulator. I'm just trying to interact with the world and make meaningful connection just based on the true reality of who I am and what I care about. That is the way to fast track authentic connection. All right. So I'm just putting it out there and see what happens. Okay. But I'm not trying to manipulate anyone. Not right now.
LCU, he probably
I
want
gotta
to
grab
know.
If I was Keem, I would want to know.
I mean, especially if they get invited to another event, right?
True.
I guess the moral of the story is just be careful wherever you go, you know, careful your surroundings. Try not to put yourself in a situation where, you know, but for me, it's like I'm very trustworthy. Do you know what I mean? And I'm learning to not do that so easily, if you know what I'm saying.
For sure. Yeah. Always guard yourself first.
Yes.
Tool for 5 said, hugs. I'm so sorry, Wonder Woman.
It's okay. I'm if anything, for me, I just want to share a message, and that's my message: is just make sure that you be careful about where you are, who you're with, and just make sure you're safe wherever you are. Yeah,
don't go to fat camp.
That's what I want to share. The message. Yeah.
Everyone's going to be trying to figure this out. By the way,
I know.
Everyone's going to be trying to
puzzle.
No, you know what the thing is that nobody will get it out of me. That's the thing. And I know a couple of other stories that I'm not going to say because I am very loyal, and I'll only share those things with people I trust. But like the state was saying, I feel comfortable enough to come up here and say that. But my message is always who you're with and who you're around.
It is. Yeah. It is very hard to say the story without without dropping the name, though.
No, but that's my choice. That's my choice whether I do or not, right? But
I know. I totally. I'm just saying it puts everyone else in a more worse situation because now everyone that was there is going to be looked at like were you the fucking weirdo? Do you know what I mean? So you should probably still tell Keem about it.
You have to tell Keem.
I'm way too much of a control freak to do any LOLCOW show. You know, and the money's coming in. The money's been getting better. Things are stabilizing. Everything's going great in Ruby Land. So, I don't know what they'd be giving me except a bunch of like restrictions on what I'm allowed to do, who I'm allowed to talk to, like all that shit. Not only I have 2 kinds of PDA, baby. Let's say 3. We've got public displays of affection all over the place. We've got pathological demand avoidance, and we have persistent demand for autonomy. Oh yeah, we love Bethadone. What happened was an accident. Nothing even happened. You know, we clipped that, scrubbed it from the internet. It's gone. I didn't get reported. So if anything, it just worked to build hype for the show. So I really, you know, it was just a wild, wacky internet moment.
Because it's a safety issue to other people. What if I bring my wife to the next live event?
True.
Yeah.
That's not something anybody should have to worry about. And it sucks that it happened to you. And it sucks that it just fucking sucks. And it sucks that it's in your court to continue it onward. And I know that that's a pain in the ass. And that's the reason a lot of people don't come forward at all, is because once you come forward, you still have more work to do. But I'm proud of you, Wonder Woman. Thank you for having the personal strength and courage to come up here and say it.
Give me a
Thank you so much. But
what is this shit?
You don't have to tell us. Keem should know for everybody's safety.
Yeah. And he's
because we all know Keem values safety over everything else.
He's gonna know, like
he's gonna know. He's gonna find out now.
Yeah.
And everyone's already like fucking speculating, right? Like Zeta just typed with for 10, fuck every one of you that typed my name, right? So literally every woman that does it, I know that, and you said no, but every woman that was there that's not a host and never worked for the LCU, they're going to be like, it was this person, it was this person, it was this person. Do you know what I mean? So you have to tell them.
Okay, I'll take that on board. But, you know, for me, it's like, you know, we can coast up drama and things like that, right? We're, you know, this is a drama community, but sometimes it's good to actually talk about things that actually happen to you in real life, right? And talk about these things together.
Boom. Thank you, Mystery Man, who recently, well, actually, I'm not going to blow up everyone's spot. Thank you so much, Mystery Man. They said, keep being you and stay away from Keemstar. You're great as you are, Ruby. Ruby Land is better than Keelan. I truly believe that. And the haters can doubt it, but I'm going to do my own thing. And I'm going to shoot my shot my own way. Okay? I have too much fun doing things my way. Too much of a control freak. It's just, it would never, ever work for me. Yeah. And I don't have an interest in it. Like, I have LOL Angels. I have my own shit. And, it's just a different vibe, baby. We're different kinds of shows, and I'm a criticism. Because, Keem, you a bitch. You a bitch. You know I'm going to take you down. You have your doubts? I'm going to get you. Now that you did this nasty work on fucking Beans, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. You're going to go.
And how
No,
we
for
can
sure.
navigate those through those things, right? So yeah.
Yeah, that secret wasn't drama. That secret was you got fucked over, and somebody probably needs to pay for that, or at least be not fucking around anymore for that to happen again. $5 Aussie rolls. Love you, Wonder Woman. Thank you, Lisa, as in Manelli. Liza.
Oh, yeah, to anyone who came over from LOLCOWDOLLS, I have a Discord that is free. Because I believe in freedom for all. I'm not going to monitor what other Discords you're in or who you talk to. Because we believe in freedom and autonomy and respect.
Manelli? Liza, as in Manelli.
Thank you so much. We got 5 minutes left. I don't think we're hitting the 8, but that's fine. AMAC, you are welcome anytime.
Do you have to hit a goal though to give AMAC an internship?
Yeah, because I just thought of it off the top of my head, and if I do it anyway, then it loses the thing.
All right. So that was the initial event. Now I'm going to show you the latest, and Keemstar reacting to it.
G'day, mates. LOLCOW Aussie returns once again. It's the good shit. I am a little...
See, like, there's going to have to be a lot of damage control in a bagel place. And I tapped my watch today. So I want to make sure that, we get to what we need to get to. Also, remember, guys, we have the member goal. We're at 78 out of 200.
Mine is free. Everyone join.
If we knock it out by Wednesday, I will buy like a Bigfoot Sasquatch costume and cosplay with her when she does that. So, just saying. And then,
yes.
Good morning.
What's up, boss?
What's
up, boss?
Good morning. Oh, just putting out all the fires from last night. Whenever I decide that, hey, I have the night off, the whole world burns down.
Always.
Yeah, always. Makes sense, right?
You guys know about all this tea that happened last night?
No, not at all.
We need to go back and watch it. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're about to go back and watch everything.
I'll watch it with you because I got a lot of opinions.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Sounds good.
Yes, of course.
All right. So I guess Aussie, I guess this Wonder Woman talks about the incident and then Sally pressing her. And then we can check that out. I guess that was on Reddit. But here, let's check it out. Share screen. All right.
And only myself and the other person know, and I'm not naming names. But I was taken into a bathroom with somebody, a female. Wasn't a male, it was a female. And she was taking photos of me. We were taking photos together, fully dressed. And then this female was trying to get me to take my clothes off.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
Do they still work in the LCU, or do they work in the LCU?
So it's hard to give an opinion now, because I think we need to hear more what Wonder Woman has to say.
Okay, no, I got you. I just wanted to, for context, I just want to make sure that's what. All right, let's get into it again.
Yeah.
You?
No.
Woohoo!
Did they help Fat Camp succeed?
I'm not saying.
I'm not surprised if they go that route, you know? It makes sense to work with like beautiful women, but like I don't think it's a positive to create like a funnel from YouTube to OnlyFans or really create a lot of overlapping of those things. And I think it is actually against policy. It is a vegan corn dog. It's so good. I was so hungry because I suck at planning. And I felt very weak, like I was going to pass out. And then I ordered food and I feel better. And then I'm like, meanwhile, I'm having my little medical event. I'm passing out. I'm Eugenia. What's going on? And then I get dragged by my safe host, Beans, and my new favorite host, Pup. For freak's sake, all over a freaking misunderstanding.
Saying anything else. But it was all okay because I got myself out of the situation. Out of there. I was gone.
What the
She
fuck?
gone. Oh God, I
Well,
have suspicions, but I don't want to say them out loud.
I guess
the
first
way
I
that
will
you
say-
said that makes it sound like it's Zeta. Was it Zeta?
No.
Stop. First of all, Wonder Woman, I'm sorry that happened to you and you were put in a compromising situation.
I mean,
It
I
obviously bothered you if it
down.
took you this long to come out
Yeah,
and
that's
say it.
fine.
And I feel very happy that you felt safe enough here on Aussie to talk about what happened to you. I do think that if that did happen, you should probably talk to Keem.
No, I'm not going to bother Keem about it. It was.
I think Keem would want to know.
I think he would.
I think Keem would want to know. And I think
Especially if they're still orbiting
mean, that's just
the
smart.
LCU. He
Visual
already
matters.
will.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Can you pause
Especially if
it?
you're like
Yeah,
a nobody, you need something that draws people in,
So
either
she didn't
famous
want
or
to take it
visual.
to me
or
because she
clout.
didn't want to bother me.
Yeah.
But this is my yearly Memorial Day weekend party that I go to every year.
Dude,
And
Keem,
all
oh
day
my
long,
God.
I am not going to be able to go.
Oh no. Dude, he's acting like this little non-scandal ruined his Memorial Day party. And now he's putting out all these fires. What fucking fires, dude? What fucking fires? Oh wait, actually there was I did see there was already a video and I did watch it. There's a video of someone who's already saying, whoa, that Brantley is a sexual predator, basically. And that's not okay. There's been no indication of that. Is she kind of, horny sometimes? Sure. Her and Keem, they're young. Well, she's young. She's a young, red-blooded American woman. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Keem is a, unfortunately, red-blooded American elderly man, and that's what his situation is. So prayers for Keemstar. Prayers for old grandpa.
To the party because I'm dealing with the aftermath of this.
Yeah.
Oh, Wonder Woman, you failed your objective of not bothering me.
Well, the thing is, if you're going to say it live on the stream, it's going to get back to you. Like, there's no stopping
Right,
that.
yeah.
So I understand, like, obviously you never want to tell a victim to stay quiet. You never want to say that, but you can't say what you want to say on a LOLCOW live stream.
No,
and
you'd
not
want to say
get
that.
back to Keem. That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
I don't know, and I really don't know because I'm not an expert on this, but I don't know if she's a victim because based on what she's saying,
he's
she's
red-blooded,
saying
but he's
someone
cold-blooded.
wanted to take pictures naked, and she got out of the situation. She just left. So is there a crime or something other than feeling uncomfortable?
Because they tried to take advantage of her, but
Well,
they didn't end up doing it. So I don't know. That's still shitty either way.
So here's the thing you got to think about, right? One, were they sober? Because if they're not sober, then that's one question.
Well, I know who it is because I did talk to Wonder Woman afterwards.
Okay.
They were definitely not sober. This person was wasted.
Got it. And then the second thing to me would be, did the person actually touch her and try to remove her clothing before Wonder Woman got out of there? If there was touching involved, trying to take her top off, pants down, whatever, then at that point, it is what it is. But again,
yeah, but that's the problem. That's the problem. You see what you've done right there. That's what everybody that's hearing this has done, but that's not what's being said.
Bro,
that's true.
Oh my
The
God.
story that Wonder Woman said is,
I'm doing my homework right now, Ryder. You are so edging closer and closer, not to ejaculation, but to getting fucking timed out. Okay? Enough. We see you. We hear you. We do not understand you, but you calm down, my friend. Calm down. Oh, dude, tell me, he has been on one. He has been on one. I'm trying to be in my like free speech era, but he's really pushing the limits.
Me and this female were taking pictures with our clothes on. Then she wanted to take naked pictures, and I felt uncomfortable, and I got out of the situation. Now, even though that's what we know so far publicly of what took place, everyone has now jumped to she was sexually assaulted, sexually harassed.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's turned into this whole thing, and then she didn't name publicly who it was. So now there are videos on YouTube saying that Brantley did this, and Brantley did not do this, right?
Oh
There
my
are people
gosh.
saying it's Zeta Ray's wife. It's not Zeta Ray's wife. There are people-
I love how no matter what, he will always mispronounce something, as do I. So it's relatable, Keem. I too want to be a host of shows, yet I struggle to speak. I get it.
People saying it's Desi. It's not Desi. You know, this is a huge fucking problem. This has caused like some insane.
No, I don't want to get back on the show.
Scandal where now multiple people are being accused of like sexual assault and all this other stuff, which is this sexual assault? Someone wanted to take nude pictures and Wonder Woman didn't, and she just left. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I'm with
really
you.
go as far to call it that.
I wouldn't either.
But you know, they try to take advantage of her. I guess I don't know if
Well,
that's the right wording. You
I
know
don't.
what
I don't even
mean?
know if it's tried to take advantage because, like, you know, what if Wonder Woman was down to take the sexy photos, right? She just declined the offer and left. So I don't even know if you can say try to take advantage. Like,
Yeah.
to me, this sounds like Wonder Woman was in an offered something that she was not comfortable with and left. I'm sorry, but it does seem pretty fucking simple.
I'm glad it was that
Well-
simple. You know what I mean? I'm glad it didn't go any farther than that.
Well, the problem
But
is
that's not how anyone's going to react to this. When they hear this story, the way Wonder Woman delivered it, the way the other hosts on Aussie are responding to it, even though if you look at the words and what's being said and you look closely to the story,
I mean, it's true that it did. I think it's not even the way she worded it. I think it's the way the hosts reacted. Because I don't know, maybe she meant to be like, oh, I'm just sharing a fun secret, but they went like so serious and then she reacted with that seriousness like, oh wait, yeah, that is fucked up. Who knows? Who knows what that internal process was really like?
it seems like a nothing burger. The way it was presented was like somebody got raped.
Yeah.
That's the way it's presented.
Well, also,
not good.
Well, the other thing to think about is look at Wonder Woman's body language, right? She's not in fear. She's not crying. She's not sad. It's almost like gossip. You know what I mean? So if
yeah, I kind of agree with him. I mean, someone can be a victim of a traumatic event and act in all different kinds of ways. So it's kind of a dumb conversation to be like, oh, if this happened, she'd be like this. No, everyone's a fucking universe in themselves and reacts differently to all kinds of situations. That's that real. Okay. That's that real. But I agree with the rest of whatever he just said. I forget now.
If that really did happen and she felt that way, I don't think she would have like the look on her face talking about it, you know. And if she talked to you already and y'all figured it all out and no one wants to proceed forward with anything, then that's just say what it is. The issue is these clip channels and these haters are going to spin any kind of narrative to try to bring the whole thing down. That's all this is.
Yeah, I'm torn between
who are the haters. Who is even caring enough except little old Ruby to even report on this shit show? I have to like pull care out of other people to care about the shit show because it's so demented. I have to pull the care out and they still can't bring it because people don't care. Okay? They should be thankful. The attention, boom. You're going to be sad when it's gone because the hyperfixation switch up. Look at my channel, baby. We've been all over the world.
like being concerned that, you know, Wonder Woman's good and then also being mad about how she like, dude, come to me. You know, now this is going to turn into some big thing. And it's like, I did not like that Twiggy was saying Wonder Woman was twerking on him or whatever she said, because you know what?
Exactly. And speaking of Lebrowski, shout out to him and his channel. Everyone should go check it out. He's been doing really good, way better, like, you know, defector, detractor content than I do. He does really nice, like, edits, very watchable. He's been pulling major views. So it's like, yeah, it's like, who are the detractors at this point? Like, right now, it's one of my hyperfixations. Sorry, Keem. Sorry, Keem. That's just how it went. Nothing, well, personal, I don't know.
Twiggy wasn't sexually assaulted. He doesn't feel like he's sexually assaulted. But when you say stuff like that, the audience is going to say, Twiggy, you were sexually assaulted. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't like any of this stuff, dude. Like, I can't comprehend the need to come out
it's been
and
lovely.
air
I'm
this
ready to move
stuff
on.
out when all parties involved do not feel like they, like, you know, were like a victim of SA or something. Like, none of them are saying a crime was committed. You know, none of them are saying that, like, I need to go to the police. What they're saying is, oh, somebody was acting a little freaky. It was weird. I was uncomfortable. Like, you know, I don't know how to say this stuff is so touchy that I probably just talking right now said something fucking stupid that I'm going to get fucking nailed to the cross on, you know?
Well, this is what I'll say, right? Like, hypothetically, it never happened, whatever, right? Let's just say me and Batgirl were at a club drinking, partying. I asked her if she wanted to come back to my apartment or my house, and she said, no, I'm good, and walked away. Is that sexual harassment? No. It was exactly.
Yeah,
that's kind of what happened here. That's kind of what happened here.
Let's just watch. This is another like 10 minutes or something of Keem talking about this. And then I did want to check. Apparently, Superwoman went on LOLCOW Rewind after talking to Keem about the situation. And Keem was really pushing for her to clear Brantley's name. We don't know what happened. We don't know who it was, but yeah, it's giving covering his ass. Covering his ass. Exactly.
Yeah.
And bro, there are videos. Brantley sexually assaulted Wonder Woman at Fat Camp.
It's true. There is, but dude, it was like one video. Okay. And then my title, which I changed, but I forgot what I said. I said something like, initially the title of this was like something is Brantley the super predator? Okay, that's kind of salacious. I get that. I changed it, okay, because Beans came at me with so much smoke on one of my safe shows in that universe has now been completely compromised, just like how Superwoman was compromised in that bathroom.
It's disgusting.
With Brantley.
Last
I don't know who it is.
Wonder Woman to get the full story. She told me like more details and like who the person was and all this other stuff, right? And then I go, Wonder Woman, could you please do me a favor? Go on Rewind and clear Brantley's name. All right. She goes on Rewind and goes,
oh,
it was not a person that was on camera. That's all she said. Why, bro?
Oh God.
And now Wonder Woman's sleeping right now. And I'm like, dude. So I put out that statement saying Wonder Woman went on Rewind last night, clearing Brantley's name because I asked her to do that. And I thought she did, but she didn't. Bro, like, what?
That's
it almost made it worse. It literally made it worse.
Yeah, right. What the hell? Why can't you just do the simple thing?
All right. Now I'm curious to see what happened on LOLCOW Rewind that he's upset.
Ever allow Twiggy to say that you essayed him or something. I wouldn't let him because I was there. I saw you dancing with him. That's not what happened, right? I will never allow that. I can't believe that you're like leaving little bits and pieces out of the story
So many
for
shows.
this to be a thing.
Too many
and
shows.
my company.
There's too many shows. I forgot which fucking show. LOLCOW Rewind.
A drink, have a good Memorial Day.
Oh my God, Xylee is so annoying. She's so annoying, and she just sucks Keem's dick so hard, and she's just, I struggle to watch her sometimes. Listen to her squawk. She just squawks. She's like an annoying parrot. She's like an annoying alcoholic parrot.
Might as well call it RWO4 lies. That's what we rewind. We run everybody else's lies. Did she leak the script or just the analytics? I can't tell what she did when she was drunk. Dual Vicarious is not
I don't
we're
know.
gonna need one tonight. You know it, dude. I might have to pull the safety word. The Gaming Monkeys, Queens is still live with no redirect. It was never gonna be a real redirect, anyways.
Still going.
Becky is on one. Come on.
Let's see what my former favorite show. Oh, look what shows up when you look for dolls. Ha 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 ha. Haha, I show up before the actual show. Now they're mad. Now I know why they're mad.
I love we do have the tier. I mean, we have the crowns on.
Every time that we get a crown, we're going to just have this on. I think that's our vibe. Every time that we get a crown, we just like put on the tiara.
Wow. Points for King. King says, Beans, I hope you check back with the woman you shamed to start your stream. That was rude, and she's really an ally. Ruby loves you, Beans. Thank you. And that's just the damn truth, okay? I'm not ready to blow smoke. I'm not ready to fire shots. I'm not ready to do I'm not ready to do any of that shit. I will, if I feel so inclined. But I've only had love for these bitches. I feel misunderstood, and I hate it.
Leave the fridge. No, do not compliment me. I hate it. Hate it.
Compliment her. Shower her with love. No, don't love me.
Yeah,
You're not
dude,
tell me
that's
I'm a good
so true.
person.
Oh my
I hate it. No.
For real. But yeah, I do. That's why I would shower Brantley with like compliments, and I would just like I would leave no room for like anybody to say anything. I'm just like, yes, queen. Yes, just like you.
Not only she's just a good performer, good for the show, and she's good looking. Like, you know, and I think she'll excel past the show. This will be like a blip on her resume.
You look so good.
And then I hate it too. I'm the same way as Beans. I'm like, I get it. I don't know how to accept it. You know?
You got to be a humble queen.
Learn. You're both gonna learn. You're both gonna learn. You're gonna learn to accept compliments because it's gonna so we're gonna have to. Oh my god, we've been on stream for 2 hours. It doesn't even feel like 2 hours. It feels like it's been like 30 minutes.
We've been on stream for 2 hours and almost like 30 minutes. Do you know, like for other shows, it would be so hard to try to keep up with the content and like drag out the thing so you can actually fill the time. We just been yapping and talking and like just having this vibe.
That's what I was saying whenever you got like whenever we were doing the show, but like whenever Pup couldn't do it. It was I wanted to go longer. Like it started getting juicy. It was good. Like we were just shooting the shit. I love that.
Yes, I love. It's a vibe, and this it's like refreshing because I think it's refreshing to watch. It's refreshing to be a part of, especially if you're doing other shows too. Like it's nice. It's a good vibe. Okay, someone do a count. How many times have I reapplied my lip gloss in this 2 hour span? I've been like actively finding myself to not do.
We can have like a lip gloss counter and things like that whenever we're more established. But something else that I wanted to talk about is I said like we try to do like a scheduling thing. I said maybe we should do 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Funny. You know, when we were talking about today.
All right, let's see what Brantley came on.
I mean, he was on ketamine at the inauguration. Like, yes, did you see the videos of him glitching? He was like,
see, she's golden. He's beyond this show.
Tweaking at the.
I like Brantley's voice. I really like Brantley's voice, actually.
Wait.
This timeline is so unreal. I can't.
We live in a simulation. It's official. But Pecan says dolls going to a rave? ?
Yes.
I am not that type of person. You guys are gonna bring me out of my. You know what? One second.
Please. I've never gone to like a rave. I've gone to like.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
What do you think what we're watching? It's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
Wait, oh, you meant a shot of heroin? No, get out of here. Oh my god. I think you meant like oh my god. No. Are you holding a needle? Oh my god, of course not. Why? No. Why would you want to do that on camera? Are you filming for intervention? I thought you meant like a shot, like we were doing last night, not a shot. Good thing homegirl's fucked up enough to know what that process looks like before you started it and got me fucking, you know, my channel in trouble. Holy shit. What the hell, my brother? Why? Are you trying to sabotage me? Are you a Keem plant? Oh my goodness. He's shaking his head in the backstage, but yeah, I can't hear you because you're backstage because you're doing heroin right now. And also, I'm in recovery. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Thank God needles never appealed to me. I was a bougie powder user of fentanyl. But oh, you're doing shots and injecting heroin. That's awesome. Have fun dying of respiratory failure. Okay? Because when you're mixing downers, that's fucking dangerous. Keemops in full he fucking mind-fucked Beans to be against me. Mind-fucked fucking Pup to be against me. My favorites. Had them drag and roast me. An innocent person was dragged and roasted today. And now you want to shoot dope in front of me? No! That's never going to be normal, dude. It's never going to be normal. There is no such thing as a functioning heroin addict. Stop it. You're delusional. Put it away. Flush it down the toilet right now. Right now. Or I'm calling Keemstar and I'm going to tell him that his op sucked.
Teen Plus clubs are nice that have like electronic music, so like alt clubs that kind of give off rave-esque adjacent vibes. And I went to Rolling Loud, which is like a concert, which I love. Like I went crazy. Like, I love it. Like, yes,
I know, right?
Yes. I would love to like also like go on stream while actually doing other stuff as well. Like I would love to do like lifestyle streams. Like we should meet up and like do fun stuff. She's AFK, so I'm just gonna keep yapping. But like, oh yeah, she's back. She's back. What's that? It's a package.
It is a package. So let me divulge some information for you guys. So obviously I'm not this like super extroverted person. Like I never really gone to clubs before. The only club that I ever went to is like the club that my mom goes to, and like I dance bachata and like salsa and all that stuff. What?
All right, I just want to say I'm joking around about this person being a keem up. Actually, I don't think they are. There's someone I've talked to on Discord before about recovery, and I thought they were not doing all of that. Bro, the last I heard, you were detoxing. And now, why? I actually don't, like, I know, okay, but, like, it's never going to be normal, and I get that you're a user right now, so you get, I know what it's like where you're using hard drugs by yourself all the time. No one knows. It's isolating, and you want to use with other people. You know, I would often, when I relapsed, it's because I was dating a junkie and we used together. It was fucked. Oh my, dude, you sound like me 3 years ago. I was trying to detox by smoking crack. You're not thinking right, and you need to go into a medical facility. You said your roommate's using too. It's creating this aura that what you're doing is normal, but what you're doing is killing yourself. And I know I absolutely don't think you were doing that to fuck with my channel at all. I don't believe that. You know, you've only been nice and genuine. I think you're just in a weird point of using. And he asked, I misunderstood the question. I thought you were maybe taking a shot to help with, you know, your detox or withdrawal symptoms, but we can't be doing that. I mean, Keem did always want the relapse content, but no, this is someone who I have talked to extensively, actually. So, everyone just has their different usernames everywhere, so I get confused. But I don't think he's bad intentioned. It's okay. I know this is going to be hard for non-drug users to understand, but I fully believe him because I've been there. I've been that disoriented. Your brain is not working right. Your brain becomes hijacked by the drug, and all you want is for it to just be okay that you're on drugs. You want everyone to be okay with it. You want everyone to act like it's normal. But that's enables it. When you act like this is normal or okay to do, that enables it. When people act like it was no big deal if I was doing coke or Molly or whatever, like that was enabling in its own way. Well, I don't fucking know. Anyway, we're all good. I don't think it was a keem up, but don't do it. Why? Oh,
I can't hear you. Your mic is not working, girl. So bachata, it don't look at my body. But there was this one time where I was But yeah, that whole thing about like makeover and like trying something new, like you can tell I'm not comfortable like with stuff like that, like showing more of my body. But like I don't know, it's like now that I'm trying,
I think Beans is really pretty too.
To grow and trying to be more adult and trying.
You two are officially the hottest. Plus Brantley. Well, but Brantley's not really like a host or anything officially. I don't know.
And like just show who I can be. It I don't know. I feel a little bit more comfortable now.
Then I would do it. Like explore that side of you. I will say this because I think I don't know how like I want to segue into it, but just like also showing your body off necessarily itself isn't empowerment. I feel like people get that concept confused. Like we're not saying that like being naked is empowering as in just being naked with people. It's the fact that you're feeling the comfort in exploring the different sides of yourself that you previously wouldn't have felt comfortable doing so. That's the empowerment part about it. It's not like the exterior look necessarily. It's the interior working.
Exactly. It's exactly. The other thing that I wanted to mention, I don't want people a different bikini. Oh my God. I swear to God, if somebody
You saw it. You gotta ask, you saw it. Also, wait, I'm gonna say one thing. Leela said y'all should do Pup and Beans try things like Paris Hilton and Nicole. I love that song. It's like I'll be Paris, you'll be Nicole. Hold my Birkin. I'll get the cutest song and also hi Bailey. Hi.
For the people who don't know, Pup is new to the LOLCOW Live universe. I'm not sure exactly when she popped in and on what show, but I've seen her a couple times. And then they announced her to be one of the hosts of LOLCOWDOLLS with Beans and this other girl named Pigtails. But yesterday, Pupstar wasn't on the first episode. And I was like, what the heck? I was actually kind of disappointed. And the Pigtails girl couldn't get her equipment to work. So it wasn't like a great first show, in my opinion. And that's where we got this moment that was now has been falsely attributed to me, even though it was Brantley who called y'all.
Why? Why?
Whenever I first saw her, I thought that she was very articulate.
It wasn't me. That's why it was in quotations. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm innocent. I was falsely dragged. I was unfairly and falsely dragged.
Thomas, how are you?
Hi, baby. I was just letting you guys know you're getting a lot of love. I'm getting personal DMs from different hosts saying that you guys are doing very well.
Really?
I'm very impressed.
We got
I think they are doing well too. I like the first episode, but I saw
should we do this?
I haven't been able to watch.
Yes.
I haven't been able to watch, but I would definitely watch after this little fun little party that we're doing. But
wait, fuck,
we get it. You guys are at a party.
This watch this part of the show in particular. There's an Easter egg for you.
Okay. I got you. I got you.
I feel like the Simpsons. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. No, but for real. So Brantley, it's perfect that you're here. It's perfect that you're here because
Lila.
Lila?
No. I said Lila, but it was Lila. Horses! I love horses!
She's outside. She's touching grass.
It's a little baby.
It's a little baby.
Oh yeah, we're having fun.
Oh my god! Is the horse coming? It senses my.
I think it's a donkey.
Oh.
It's a little donkey.
Hi, baby.
Oh, that is really cute.
A donkey.
Little mule.
Little mule. Oh.
He loves attention, but he
Also,
hates it.
I actively, if you don't know, am in the process of getting my shit together. I stopped doing fentanyl and crack and porn. And now I just hang out and smoke weed and I'm nice and I get dragged. It's not fair. I'm a victim. See, that woman isn't pretty. What, the horse? That's not a woman. That's a horse in the top right, dude. Typical king, totally confused. Anyway, this channel is basically my normalcy project, and you can see the different waves of normalcy that I've had. It started off really strong, and then we took a very hard dip visually, health-wise, content-wise. I dipped off, and I was cracked out and only made like K-pop content for a couple of years. Got millions and millions of views, whatever, but anyway, it's been a ride. It's been a ride. And on that, oh no. Oh no, everyone! Make sure you say bye to Widow Wido. He not gonna be here no more. He says he's out. He can't take it no more. What is it triggering to see all these beautiful bitches who banned you?
Attention.
Oh,
You see, like he came over here, but he doesn't want me to touch him. He's like, "Oh, camera ready, camera ready." Ooh, ooh, ooh.
he's strutting.
Oh my God,
He's just
thank
like,
you. What's his name?
It's okay, baby.
What's his
It's okay.
name?
You smell? You smell? You remember? You remember? Oh, you shy. What a shy little baby. Shy little baby. Here you are. Here you are. But yeah, you guys are doing fucking amazing, and I'm so fucking proud. I will definitely be watching the show. He's following me now. I will definitely be watching the show after I get home, and we'll have our little meeting and stuff.
oh hell yeah, we're gonna stay up until 3 a.m. again. But Brantley, I was just talking about how like for me it's very uncomfortable for me to wear like a bikini and things like that, but you would come to fat camp and we would hang out at the pool, and like every single day you had a new bikini and you would just work it to death. Like it looked so fucking good. Like I was like drooling. Anyways, but I would be so uncomfortable.
Even Becky said the same thing.
Exactly, Becky said the same thing.
I mean, even Becky said the same thing. It's so weird.
Is my mic working? Look, Keemstar, please someone help me get a mic. No, I wasn't here for yesterday, but when I watched it back, the first was like, she's giving Gaga. You look like Lady Gaga. Like prime time. Yeah, it was you were serving. You were serving.
She's
like,
are you kidding me? I mean, dude, what are you, like a middle-aged dude? This isn't your demo. Why are you watching LOLCOW Dolls? Are you fucking 5? Are you a 12-year-old girl? What are you doing? I could never be a hater. But no, they both have very like vibrant personality. I think this kind of combo works. It's almost like with me and Lo, where I'm a little more manic all over the place, and then there's someone who's a little more grounded, and that works. So I think they have a dynamic that works. And honestly, if you take apart, like, put aside the fact that they were dragging me, if it was someone else who deserved it, that would have been very entertaining. So haters, come correct. Come correct.
She looks good in almost anything, and she had like multiple bikinis, and I was like, I wish I could do that. Literally, I showed up to the pool.
You can't be.
Absolutely not. I would show up to the pool with the same one piece every single fucking day. I would just like wash it and like air dry it and shit. And I would show up with the same one piece every single day. I was just like, these ladies look so fucking good, and I'm over here just trying to cover up.
But Beans, listen. Okay,
your one piece was fucking amazing.
Exactly, Beans. If you look this good without doing any of that, you're going to break the fucking internet when you do. You're going to break like the stratosphere of the real world. They go like, you look cute without putting in like that type of effort. When you do, oh my God. Oh
no,
my
I
God.
want the LOLCOWDOLLS to be LOL Angels, but I know that's a far-fetched, unrealistic dream, and we've capped out at 3 fucking LOL Angels. Me, Lo, and fucking Ava, the 3 bitches who are all going to be on a beautiful vacation in the very near future, and I'm so fucking excited. Let me show you where we're going. We are going to the beautiful city of Charleston, South Carolina. We're getting an Airbnb on the fucking beach. We already rented a damn car. The trip is booked, baby, in some ways that we were able to afford to do now. But in due time, I have full faith that we are going to have enough to get an Airbnb. And let's be real, we only need like 1 bed. We'll all squeeze in there. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. Also, yo, update the logo, my brother. He keeps changing the channel names and not updating the logo. What the fuck was LOLCOW Dark like as a concept anyway? What the fuck was even that? I think season 2 of LOL Angels is going to be a totally different vibe. And it's going to be fresh. It's going to be fun. And it's going to be interesting because we're going to have the full spectrum of like belief and faith. And that could be really interesting. And we have like Lo, who's like very strong in her faith and like very like confident in that. You have me, who's like totally spiritually confused and bizarre. And then you have Ava, who's I think fairly agnostic atheist. And the three of us, and then imagine like Ava could do like health like segments for like doing healthy like lifting weights and stuff. Woo! Thank you so much, Quadratic. We got another $20 for the trip. Let me add it to the official trip banner. Even though don't think I'm being sketchy if the math changes on this, because I don't know what the YouTube takes out. So I'm just putting in as it comes. So we're going to be transparent about every little detail. And it's not going to be that much for 3 bitches to go on vacation. I know, Thomas. They're already on their way. Well, they're not going to find us. They're not going to fuck with us. And if they do, it'll only hurt them and benefit us. So I don't know if they want to really go that route, but whatever. YouTube takes out 30. Oh, I thought they took 50%. Sweet. If that's true. I'm still waiting for my big payment. So, but I did get one smaller payment. And then, yeah. And then I'll get one more payment before the trip. So we will be locked and loaded by then. We have like 6 weeks to prepare. We did our first fundraiser. It was a booming success. Okay. We had great turnout. We had great donations. Almost hit $400, just like I projected. Okay. My projections were on point. I said, bitches, I am fully confident we're going to raise $300 to $400 tonight. Tonight. Not a doubt, because I knew that chat believed in the vision. I knew it. We're going to make it happen. And yeah, I'm beyond super fucking pumped for that. Anyway, what else, guys? You should invite Wings. Wings, now that you are a free person, I would love to chat with you sometime about your experiences on the show. But here's the thing is like Keem like dangles out like, ooh, maybe I'll hire you back someday. Like he like dangles that out for people. I don't know. Is there anything else that I really need to say or do or talk about? Like, oh, we are going to be getting tattoos, but they're not going to be LOL tattoos. Oh yeah, so this was for the first episode of LOLCOWDOLLS. There was the girl named Pigtails, Beans, and then Brantley in the top right. But Pigtails had like technical issues. So the first show, I didn't get through a lot of it, but it just, I don't know. The second show seemed to be way better. Aside from that little confused dragging Ruby episode. But it's okay. We even have a hashtag for that. Because lots of people like to speak wrong on my name. Cormax was on another. Ooh, should we? Yeah, let's see what's on the timeline before I log off. Let's see if there's anything else we want to react to. Oh, you guys cannot see what I see. Let me make it so you can. Let me show the stuff instead. Oh, Princess is live. We've got 1 watching. Let's make it 2, baby.
You haven't done it yet? No, I think it's like a secret weapon, though, right?
Is that loud?
Tell me this. I use this one. See, I think it's too fluffy looking mine. Mine's like really hard. It feels like a cactus. It feels like a
Dude, why is it like Princess wonders why he has 1 viewer? The only content he puts out is like long form content of him partying and trying to fuck. We get it. What happened? Princess shined as a host, you know, and interacting and like online things. The partying streams, I don't know. Listen, numbers can be rough. And I don't know, Keemstar was saying that across the board, viewers have been down because I noticed like a 40% decrease in some of my numbers. But it's also things just go up and down like that. So I try not to let it like get in my head. 19 viewers on Kick. Pigtails already quit due to family stuff. Interesting. So a cumulative 20 viewers. Hey, that's not nothing, you know. I like to think of it as it's like, imagine people were like in front of you right now. It would be a lot of people if I had 57 people standing in front of me and I was like giving my little like impromptu speech. I feel like, oh wow, people are interested in this enough to walk over here. But I don't know. But it looks like he's talking to Lab. I like her. But it's like, who sits here and watches this? Princess, think of what the viewer wants. Do you, Princess, when you get home from hard days, like, you know, whatever, do you put on party content of kick streamers? Like, think of what you want to watch. Ruby Prawn obviously uses streaming as a pretext to creep on girls. He doesn't need any viewers. Do you really think that? I just don't understand his strategy right now. It doesn't seem to be working.
Like testosterone.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's fucking. But I would get her before he did. I just get her. Even if he's not gay, I don't care. I'm making it happen.
Yeah, no, I can't. I'm not testosterone. That makes sense. I know it's scientific. It's a lab. Scientist? Yeah, it's scientific.
Dude, yeah, he doesn't. I don't get it. What are you doing, boy?
Did I ask you how old I look last night? Yeah. You know, but how old do I look? Literally a scientist. I read the study. He's like, okay, if I shave, he's like a 26. I'm 35.
Is he just really horny? What's going on?
What's up, Gunnar? How are you? Gunnar, I have an idea for your show. I think you should do like our first.
Oh, that's the Goon guy. Small world. Pup was on this show too.
For some reason, I did not look last night. You've been on my podcast.
She was on the Goon dating show.
I do have bicycle lighting.
Where are they? I don't get it.
I got it from Destiny. I saw Destiny's lighting. So.
All right, yeah, we can read. I'll send you over this chat.
Before I forget, I think we should do a show where I'm the star and it's like women competing for me. Oh, okay. I think it'd be really big, cute numbers. What? You have to bully them. I have to bully them? 10 girls competing for a guy, the guy has to be like me. An asshole? Yes. I'm not good at that, but I can do it for you. I can do it for yeah, you're too nice.
I am very nice. Yes, I could say that.
I'm a people pleaser.
What do we want? Like, what is it?
I'm very beta, so people feel comfortable being around me.
You guys
Ever. I'm cool around him. I got rich. What can I say? What's wrong with it? No one's got it. That's what my dating.
Wow, ignored. Okay, let's see if there's anyone else who wants my chat.
No, it's how it is right now. You don't have to. I'm just saying.
Hi. Hey.
Oh, God. And they, that's fine. If I'm far away, yeah, she's gonna have divorce. That's okay. You have a divorce, guys. But I'm serious. No, it's sexual behavior and nude. And that was so crazy that. Nah, they do that a lot. Shit, man.
Happy birthday.
It's crazy. It's actually crazy. She doesn't know what that is. She has no idea what that is. She's not. I don't want to correct you. You don't want to know. You're innocent mind. Does she take this naked? I know Darius is staying in his house, I think. What? I think Darius is staying in his house. So. What? Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, Darius was on his way here last I saw it. He's crashed. He's staying at Nathan's house. He's staying at Nathan's house? Yeah. Oh, sleep.
Might be weird.
It should be soon, pretty soon. Should be soon.
I don't want to confuse Prime. I do this to people.
Every time I go
They don't know what my vibe is.
Darius
I'm typing.
So I wouldn't be surprised if, since I'm here, Darius will not show up. Just won't.
Darius!
Here. What happened to that?
Who?
I thought you said he was here.
He's gonna be here any second now. I want you on your morning, yeah. Did you say I high school sorry? No, I interviewed him yesterday. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I freaked out too soon.
Like between two ferns type style, it's really good. Yeah, I'm not the best interviewer. I have like a niche. It was good. I'm doing. Is that what you're trying to go for a little bit? Not on purpose, but it's kind of working out that way. So it was really good. Yeah.
It's kind of working out. One viewer. Oh my God.
There you go. Yeah,
now that I'm a big shot with
you
this
were talking to that beautiful girl and then she left you for two big black guys. Happens all the time. That was fucking great. Why'd you laugh at that? Why are you laughing about that? Thank God they ran away so I could meet you.
Is this a Transmax?
What? Get loud.
Speaking,
how crazy! Gooner remembered me. I went on Gooner's show one time.
All right. Whoa. Ruby increased your viewership by 500%. Her shout out. Why? Because it went to 5. See, that's just the kind of sway you have as a celebrity. Okay. Oh, I worked hard for my 50 viewers. Okay. But speaking of transmaxing, the person I did an interview with someone who came out as like they were an incel and they were going to transition to become a woman, like as a transmaxer, like quite genuinely. They have a channel. It's Sasha Bailey Cohen, I believe their name is. They just did an interview with another early collaborator of mine named Jack Jewel, and he's also been popping off. He does really good commentary as like a kind of based gay dude. He's pretty lit. There's something dystopian, dude. That's what I say. Dude, and I said that before in process, and he got like a little offended by it, but it's dystopian. It's dystopian when I do it. It's dystopian. I'm yelling at my laptop right now. Like, no one's in here. This is crazy. Yeah, it's all weird. I agree.
So one time, and he remembers me. That means like a talent. I'm rememberable. Maybe it's my name. Maybe it's my overall presence. Maybe it's my race. One time, he must have had hundreds and hundreds of guys on the show. Hundreds of guys on the show. He remembers me.
All right, sorry, Prawn, but Lebrowski just posted a video that looks fantastic, and maybe we can watch this and then wrap it up, tie it in a bow. Go outside. We're pissing in the snow. No fap gamer. He came up on the show. He told us about the cum wall. He told us about his toes. Left to right. He's always in a fight. Trying to save Grace from her dad. Make it all right. That will never happen because she's too brainwashed. And if he was, I don't know. If I could just finish a freaking the bars. Where they end. They come and they go. Erratically. Anyway.
It's all an overblown explanation because Team has no content. Because LOLCOW Live is now worse than LOLCOW Queens. Enjoying the paycheck from LOLCOW Live was as fat as your ass is, Rassoff, because it ain't gonna last for long going at this rate. And you got nothing else to rely on.
Hey guys, Lebrowski here, coming in again with another video. I come here today with yet another episode of Faking Drama for Views, created by none other than internet eminence DJ Keemstar.
I ain't doing no verse, quit asking.
Last time we talked about how this dude just can't help himself when it comes to creating fake drama in his community to make content for his brand. And even though you have to be an extreme dent to believe anything that happens on that show, sometimes it is funny to see them absolutely lose their minds. Or well, I guess fake that they are doing so. And all of this over the most vile shit that they can come up with. Today we have a couple of returning characters in this shit show, namely Becky Boop, now famous for letting herself get a neo-Nazi haircut just so she could come back to the LCU.
Dude, he's so good at it. He just edited this overnight. I can't compete with this shit. I can't compete with this shit.
Becky, welcome to LOLCOW Queens.
Bro.
And this other woman that goes by the name of Roxy, now famous for almost getting crushed to death by Becky's massive talents.
Keep, get over there now. Now. They're fighting.
She was like, fuck that, I ain't getting that shit. That's cat fight.
I meant, Ron.
No,
Oh, I don't know.
Stop. No more. No, let go. Stop. Actually, stop. No, stop. Roxy, stop.
Should I teach you something on LOLCOW Live?
You gonna stop?
Wait.
Oh, wait, I don't even think I have.
Stop.
That's way too far. This is far.
Anyway, so as you can see, these two are like oil and water. And well, a few days ago, they added yet another.
I don't know if I'm banned from the main show right now. Aww. All love to Prawn too. Prawn's our homeboy, and one of the only. I would like to do a Prawn. I would love to go out to Dallas and meet him. I'm cool with Darius now. Darius is going to teach me how to drive. Glink lives in Austin. I can meet up with Glink. And I've been a fan of Lav, following her online thing. She finally followed me back. So who knows? Maybe there could be a blossoming collaboration between the crazy bitches. Who knows? Who knows, baby? Welcome to the LC. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, yeah. Dude, I know. I love it too. And also, shout out. Process is the reason I've been able to level up my visual, the layovers, having the StreamYard that he lets me use is his account, you know? So I'll be forever grateful for that. It's helped me, just helped me level up the show. Look at the early, like, Celebrity Sundays and stuff. They were rough. They were rough.
Another chapter to their beef, but this time it seems that Becky went too far. So long story short, apparently Roxy's husband got sick and he had to be taken to the hospital.
Let me lay down some groundwork. Roxy's crying. Her husband almost died. She doesn't know anything. She's in the fucking hospital. He's in the ER, right? And they're fucking, doing work on him. She's crying. She's panicking. Her entire family is worried about what's going on. Queens had a title and a thumbnail praying for Roxy. So Roxy's family said, oh my God, look, Roxy's fellow employees are praying for her. And they click on the video and what do they see? They see this. This is Roxy's family seeing this shit.
For example, if Roxy's husband has to wear a shit bag, can we call him Winnie, like Winnie the Pooh?
What the guy almost died. It was only like 4 hours later that he was taken in an ambulance to the hospital.
And apparently he entered in a septic state, which basically is a life-threatening condition. And Becky here was making fun of this situation because, well, she hates Roxy's guts. And they did not stop there because they kept laughing and making jokes about it.
Be rude. She's one of our hosts. We're supposed to be nice.
Sorry.
And now I don't know who's going to do my Saturday host with me. I'm concerned about her husband. And Becky, you should have a little bit more.
This is how I deal with serious
Have
things.
more love in your heart. Miss, I can't go live on the weekends because of your fucking, what do you got, an apparatus? What is the fucking problem? I forgot what it was. Rhythmotic, what is it called?
My rheumatoid arthritis?
That's what it's called, rheumatoid arthritis. You got that problem going on, so you can't work weekends. You're trying to keep it under control. Now, Colin, do you know how much shit exploded inside him?
Dark.
Stop it, Tina. How much shit?
So
Was
this
he
is
full of
like
shit
making
like
fun of like Roxy's husband was in the hospital. I mean, I don't know.
See?
Like, dude, Roxy almost loses her husband. The title and thumbnail is Pray for fucking Roxy. And this is what's being said when Roxy's family, her husband's family, clicks on the video to see them praying.
Crazy. Anyway, so apparently at some point, Becky did apologize for the crazy shit she was saying.
Yes. Hey, Becky.
Hey, are you okay with me being here?
Yes, I'm fine. Yes.
Okay, well, I was typing stuff in the chat and then I realized I should just come on here and say it. First of all, I'm so sorry. Like genuinely, and I'm not saying this to save face or anything like that. I did not realize this was as serious as it was. I'm not trying to justify my behavior in saying this, but just so people understand, like I wasn't trying to be a total monster. When Brenda was in the hospital a few days ago for her appendix, like everyone was acting like it was all jokes. I thought this was the same sort of thing. Knowing how serious it is, and especially like the perspective with the thumbnail, how the thumbnail said that we're praying, and then you come in and then it was not about that, and we were taking the we were fooling around about it. I'm really sorry. It's what I'm trying to say. But like you didn't need that stress. If I had any idea it was that serious, I would have just given my well wishes and moved on. We were told like talk about it, so I just talked about what I knew. But I'm sorry for all you're going through. I would never try to purposely hurt you with this, and I'm really sorry I hurt you regardless. You're already going through enough.
No, and like I said to Tina, like I forgive you guys. Like you guys didn't know the whole situation. I barely spoke to Mike about it. I just kept in contact with Keem and Brantley at times. So I did give them an update while I was in the hospital. And
yeah, right.
You know, I just wish that Michael just would have just not even used it as content. You know, just like why. You know, if you want to pray for me, great. I love and appreciate every one of you. But the whole content thing was just wrong. And I did. He could have came to me first and said, "Hey, Roxy, would you mind if Milk or Queens talked about your situation and we did a little prayer thing?" And I knew it was genuine. Yes, I would have said, yeah. I don't know what I would have said. But I had no idea that
they're always, I don't know. And this isn't good for like their audience either, because they have a lot of Christian fans. They're always like mocking the Bible, like making Rostov read the Bible as a punishment, and like mocking prayer. Oh, we're praying for Roxy. Just kidding. We're sitting all over her. Ha shit. Ha death. I don't know, man.
That thumbnail was up there until I'm called.
Also, Roxy can look like, when she puts on like makeup and stuff, she does look kind of cute. I can see it.
And pulled on the side of the road and check and see, and then I have to go in there and hear you guys making fun.
And I mean, who is even
like, I kind of like that visual of like makeup with something athletic. It's almost
surprised that creep behind the camera is the one that pulled this off. Look, we all know that I think that Keemstar is the type of guy that would set someone else's house on fire just for content, but I honestly believe that creep behind the camera is a million times worse than Keemstar.
And I did. He could have came to me first and said, "Hey, Roxy, would you mind if Milk or Queens talked about your situation and we did a little prayer thing?" And I knew it was genuine. Yes, I would have said, yeah. I don't know what I would have said, but I had no idea that thumbnail was up there until I'm called and pulled on the side of the road and check and see, and then I have to go in there and hear you guys making fun, and the shit you were saying. And I understand that it was a joke and you guys were joking around, but it truly just broke my heart to hear that. It truly did. But I do forgive you, and I don't want nobody to stop supporting Queens, because you guys are great, what you do. But I was just talking about the whole thing with Brenda.
No, it was yeah, it was inexcusable. And in the future, if there's ever like a chance that I'm going to have to talk about any stuff like this, I'll make sure I know more about it before I open my mouth and say anything. It's not worth the potential hurt, I don't know what else I could say for it besides saying I'm sorry. I feel awful. And I know what you mean about how you feel it shouldn't have been used for content. I understand that completely.
Yeah.
I think a lot of things in this universe get handled as content where people wouldn't be okay with it,
Well, yeah, like even
I'm sorry it happened to you, and I'm sorry I participated in it.
I mean, for what?
It's not just the opinion; it's the misrepresenting. Don't make jokes. It's jokes. What mattered is if it was serious to Roxy. What's
do you literally believe? But did you or did you not play a part in forcing me to react to all this by not letting me speak on your own show?
On the show, you could have talked more.
That's all Keem is actually upset about, is that Becky wouldn't let him talk. She like muted him on Queens. I think that's really, what's driving the behavior. That's what he keeps hammering in. Nothing about fucking Roxy. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. It's all about optics and
just didn't let you drag out the apology bit. I was like, let me just nip this in the bud. If that's an issue, of course I'm sorry. Let me just apologize for it right away. But then you wanted to drag it out and on and on.
No, I wanted to explain why. I was trying to give you information that you didn't have about why it was serious. And you wouldn't let me talk.
I let you talk after I apologized.
And then after that, then you made this whole thing about Rastov, which we're going to respond to. You're talking about our co-host.
Well, that's fine. You can respond. I was fine with you responding to any of it.
Bruh, just when you thought this fake drama couldn't get more stupid, they bring up Rastov now. It's almost painful to see how they are literally trying to insert him in any drama there is, so that the dens that unironically watch LOLCOW Live forget that he's there to replace wings of KFC.
Fine, you can respond. I was fine with you responding to any of it. But just respond to it accurately. Stop saying and riling up the people saying I'm not taking accountability when the issue has already been solved.
How many times are we going to loop on the same thing I was talking about in that clip? You said you were sorry, and then you continued to make jokes after in that clip. At that time, you were not taking accountability. You since have.
And maybe if you had, instead of kicking me off out of anger, you just let me say, oh, okay, I didn't understand that's what you meant. I wouldn't have been so hot under the collar. But then I get kicked off. Rastov keeps talking his shit.
Well, you do.
The money on
You do know why you were kicked off, right? Is because the whole point of us doing it is because you wouldn't let me talk yesterday on Queens. So
Exactly. That's all he cares about.
Not really about what I said about Ross.
Okay.
I agree with Becky there. Yeah.
It's not that my ego is hurt. It's just the fact that Keemstar is going to be able to give his opinion on Keemstar's show. Has nothing to do with ego.
I like when you
I'm
make
not
that
going to
little,
let you stop me from expressing my opinion on my show. It's not ego.
My man's saying it's not about the ego while simultaneously referring himself in the third person is actually insane, dude. And you know for a fact that indeed this was 100% about ego. Keemstar has to have one of the most fragile egos ever. I mean, bro literally bans people left and right from his server to the first sign of criticism. Anyway, Becky and Tina would then go on and address the situation on their own show.
For today, because if people want to take my words and use them against me and twist them every which way so that other failing shows have content, guess what I'll do? I'll just take my fucking words away so you can't use them anymore. So the show is for Tina. I'm here for Tina. I will be your neighbor.
Hold up. Boom, 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 boom. We got Big Pimpin', Justin Retro TV show, backstage, coming back. And just like that, I guess he brings the luck because we just got gifted 10 memberships. Oh my god.
Hello.
Welcome. How are you? Thank you so much, BB.
Good.
Holy shit. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm doing good.
What are you watching?
Just found you were live though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll say I'll come up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, on last Celebrity Sunday, people were being assholes to you. So I am really sorry. I wanted to apologize about that. Most of the time, I do have a lot of nice, just regular people in my chat, but there are some trolls and they, they were just saying mean things. And I'm sorry that was so, hurtful.
Yeah.
Dude, you can still call in King if you can act normal, unlike you couldn't last time. I'm talking to another person in chat. Not you.
It says don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the N word. I don't do that on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I don't say that either. But yeah, I'm watching Lebrowski. I don't know if you saw, I did that stream yesterday, and I had Ava and Lowan were saving up and raising funds to go.
I was chatting on the video if it could come up, but it was only a video.
Oh yeah, I did a couple clips from the show. I uploaded just in the video section, like to have some clips from it, because it was a 4-hour stream. So I know most people aren't gonna watch like all 4 hours, except for the real ones. All right, let's keep watching this Lebrowski video. But Lebrowski came on last night. We teamed up. We're teaming up against Keem, so watch out. And now Keem has turned to Beans against me. He made Beans hate me. And Beans was one of my safe hosts. So, welcome, Tommy the Bully King. What is up?
But who did I bully? And did he just say he was going to call me the N-word? I don't want to come with any smoke like this. Did he just say he was going to call me the N-word, or was he talking about, like, Nephilim?
No one
I
said
wasn't going to say anything. I didn't mention anything about that.
Yeah, that was
okay. I could have swore I thought that's what I heard at the beginning. It's not a big deal. Can you believe? One, did you see I did have your back today, Ruby? Obviously. Why do you know that I
got
ride with
some
you?
points there. Nice work.
Stop it. We always do this. Can
It's
you
also
believe?
true work.
So
she's confused.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Confused? What are we? Oh, never apologize. You're good. But hey, I do have this one thing with POV though. When you hold that cam like that and you lay back like that, I get weird and I just want to kind of, it feels like we're talking. Have you ever had somebody on top of you and you just are laying in bed and you guys look at each other and you're just having a convo like right now we'd be talking about, should we make corn dogs or should we, you know what I mean? Like when you have the POV like that.
Neighborhood OBS monkey.
Did you just call me an OBS
For the
monkey?
day and button clicker.
I'm sorry.
Why is it always sexual? You're a sexual bully.
I'm not
you, Justin. I'm talking to King.
No, one, I'm not a sexual.
We
bully.
love you. Justin is super cool, and I'm
just
him,
Justin. I'm gonna be on, and I got a bunch of things where I'm super busy. I'm just tapping in with Ruby for a half a second. No disrespect.
I didn't mean to cry on your last stream. Huh?
That's totally no. I
That was
cry
a
on
great
stream
stream.
like every day.
I do, buddy. I've said things that I don't even believe in, just for the sake of saying things, and it just follows me. Don't worry about that stuff. Now, Rubester, can we believe? Now I've lost my plot because you're talking so much. And are you clicking with me on the phone? Okay, we can do this like civil. I don't always have to come in hot to trot.
Okay. I'm ready to be civil.
So what I want to do, where were we today? We were talking about, this was going over the, oh my fucking TV.
Well, I would like to respond to a
I'm
celebrity in chat. We
Okay,
do have
let's go ahead and
OBC
see
Don
it.
with us live, and OBC Don, if you'd like to call in and explain and clear anything up, much like I would like to clear things up with Beans, but I know she's not allowed to talk to me. And honestly, Beans, if you need to pretend to hate me, I'm okay with that, as long as I know deep down you understand me and you see me.
Yeah, we're gonna get that tightened up. We're gonna get that figured out. We go a long way.
I didn't realize you were such a super fan. Like, you're in
That's what I was gonna
every
say. What is
single-
up with this shaming me on hanging out and
Oh, look at
bullshitting
that.
during?
Oh, it's Gumby.
Thank you, Stevie, for coming in. It's always a pleasure. But I don't
From the
understand the
movie,
shame.
Gumby movie.
Oh, Gumby's the shit.
Gumby with a gun. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Stevie's
It
got
is
good
funny.
taste. We
It
love
is funny.
Gumby.
It is a good one. But can I just real quick get a wonder why the shame is like all the hate and slander like that, and you talk down on me when you blatantly watch the same stuff? We could actually be a nice combo and go back and forth, because you do know that I have paid attention to some of this
I
stuff.
just didn't realize, like, it's not.
What?
How long
Go-
have you
what?
been an obsessed fan? Like, in every single
Okay,
show
know what
all
I think
day?
happened? Know what I think happened? You know what I think happened? The Thorpe train, I had to get off it, right? And you get the shame. You get
We
like a
both
weird-
got off the same stop, then.
I went over, and now
It's just the next stop over.
And then it's like, this is just, it's like helping me to where I just don't even think about even checking in on Kick or doing any of that shit. And it's just been a nice wean off. It's been a nice wean off, and I'm fully associated with one situation, and now just kind of bullshitting in another one. But then all of a sudden I get somebody that's blatantly watching this stuff, and you just, oh, Teak, or I got Gamer of the Damned being like, oh, Tommy's, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, we're all in the same place. Why is my name getting thrown all around like I'm some loon? But it's
Because
fine.
you're very active all day in every single show.
Not everyone.
Everyone.
Two.
1,000.
I got beef. I got beefs around that spring up because of
LOLCOW Queens. Look at
some
that.
bullshit happens, and magically I'm associated with you, and they associate me with obviously Grace, and they fucking run me through the coals, and I'm like this. I get, then I get a little fucking chit chattery, and it's just something like that. That's what's going on, all right? And then it gets fun. No, I'm fucking hell no.
Have you been banned?
Fuck, I was obviously for a bit there, but then it just, I don't know. I just was able to
They
get back
did a
on the
mass
stream.
unbanning because I too was banned for a long time and then was unbanned.
Yeah, after the Texas thing, we got or when she was fully off the show that first week. And then they brought up, they like all freaked out when I ended up in chat, and they brought up the LOLCOW reject streams with what I did with OPC and shit, and like the Texas shit. And that caused like a whole big fucking rigmarole. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Justin, thank you. I'm edging obviously with Ruby all day, so go ahead and keep it going.
Yeah.
And King probably got a LOLCOW hoodie. I would never buy a LOLCOW hoodie. I
You own
drunkenly
one.
bought a hat.
You bought a Lowe's
No.
blanket.
I
You're
just
someone
did you
who
just hear
buys.
how I was gonna tell you? Did you
And you
hear
bought
how
it
she
so
just
you
let
could
me
smell
talk?
her
If you let
aroma.
me talk, I can just say what I do, doc. I support what I support. I've been supporting what I support my whole time around here. I do that with people. I've supported you. I've supported everybody. So nobody can sit and be like, oh, Tommy. No. TK always shows support for
How
something
many
he likes.
shows are you a member of? How much do
What
you
do you
give to
mean?
my
I
enemy
got they
Keemstar?
when they had them out. If you're in there, miss, don't make it seem weird. LOLCOW hoodie would go well
True.
with that blanket.
What do you think of dolls? Besides them being so wrong about me,
I do have a. That was unbelievable.
That was painful. I was
felt bad for you.
yelling at my
felt bad for
phone.
you. I didn't even know she knew you. Not, I'm not saying in a bad way, but she like glitched out on you specifically, and I'm like, damn.
I would talk to her in cafe. I've always been friendly with her.
Okay,
She's
got
one of the few hosts we interacted, so I've always had warm feelings towards her. But I think she just misunderstood my thumbnail, or Keem like showed her the thumbnail and said like I said some shit, and just like confused her, I suppose. But I hate me for who I am, not for who I am not.
Hey, Tommy
Exactly.
King.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry what happened in the last stream. Huh?
Oh, you never got to worry about that. And I'll tell you the truth. Want to hear something crazy? I don't remember. I have a problem with sipping on the booze too much, and so I get a little wild.
Sipping on some scissor.
I can get a little loose, and I'm saying things I can't
He
remember.
gets channels deleted by showing.
I
suicide.
don't get that. Why do you? Why do you do that? There was no
Oh my
reason
God.
to say that.
OPC Don, what is being lied about? Clear your name. Come up right now. I'll drop the link for you, please.
There you go. There you go.
I would
OPC.
love to
hope
clear
he
this
does.
up.
And I'm gonna
I
go
don't
ahead.
like it. Maybe there's a misunderstanding, but no, I don't think Ava's trying to lie about OPC Don.
Ruby.
But it appears as though you could, due to certain timing of certain things,
We're
her
gonna do
channel
a
is
hat
down
trade.
for a week.
Well, you keep babbling. I got things to do. Can you hear me out? We're gonna do a hat trade. Okay.
86.
I have it already in a
subscribers on the
box.
channel.
I haven't put it on. I haven't even done anything with it. I'll swap you. I want one of your hats. The LOLCOW Angels handwritten hat, right?
Okay.
You bought a whole
I'll
pack,
ship it.
and I'll ship one of these damn drunken buys from the LOLCOW community that I bought hammered drunk. Because I opened it and I go like this. What the fuck? When did I?
Hey
buy
Ruby, I'm
this?
at 286.
Okay, that's a
right
good
now.
trade.
I'm at
So-
286 subscribers.
Okay, I'll take a picture of it and show it to you as proof.
286.
All
right, thanks for
and then
coming
we'll
up,
Figure out, we'll
TK.
figure it out. We'll figure out how to get that to each other.
Oh man, I was gonna
Later.
show.
Oh, go ahead. Show me. Show who? Show me?
Oh, I found there's a funny clip of Tina on the internet. You guys want to see this?
Sure. Yeah, if you can put it in the back chat. What is it? And OPC Don, how do you prove you didn't do so? Exactly. I know that's tricky, but maybe just open up the conversation a little instead of saying things in chat about like how it sucks to be lied about. Of course it sucks to be
You're
lied
so
about, but I don't think Ava's
All
like,
right,
ooh,
it's
what
in the
can I
back
lie
chat.
about OPC Don. Like
Okay.
It's in the back chat.
happening. Like
Oh, there it is. There's Tina right there.
Sunday!
Look at.
Baby!
Oh, I know who she is.
Yep.
That's the
What the
person
fuck,
from
dude?
the Goonies.
It's Tina, dude. Sounds
Do you
just
remember
like
the Goonies?
Yep. Yep, she was in the
From
Goonies too, yeah. Watch this.
The movie The Goonies. She's from. Throwing Mama from a train. This was a scene, I think, in the movie.
No, it's a movie Deadly Friend. Watch this.
Is that Christy Swanson?
This
Look at
is
that
big.
box.
Yeah, that's
Out of
Christy
the body,
Swanson.
everyone.
Hey Ruby, we should do like movie night stream sort of. Problem with that is
That'd be baller.
OPC Don, don't you dare do anything. We believe you're innocent. Okay?
Okay,
Don't.
okay. Can I?
We all know what happened.
You do that to my brain every time we do this together. Can we start? Why do we do this? You talk and I glitch and I forget.
Hey, Ruby.
Hey.
We should do movie streams on here, you know?
That'd
Problem
be
with that
cool, but
is-
you can get like strikes for it. I had a video taken down.
Just
For
Yeah,
like,
that movie, that was from the 1986 movie Deadly Friend starring Christy Swanson.
Actually, there's like an old enough movie that's like obscure enough. I bet you could get away with like doing something like that. That actually could be really fun if we can find like an obscure movie that's not going to get like copyright.
You'd be able
Christy
to do it in your
Swanson,
Discord.
she was the original Buffy, actually.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
Really?
That was
Oh,
one
yeah.
of my favorite movies of all time.
That's
I
a
was
funny
kid.
movie too. The movie Buffy.
Yeah,
got, like,
the original.
Pee Wee
Perry.
Herman. Yeah, Pee Wee Herman.
and Luke
He's
Perry.
one of the
yeah.
vampires. That's a funny movie.
Yep. Luke Perry was a stud in that one. I thought he was
Yep.
cool as fuck when I was a kid. All right,
got-
I'm
oh,
wrapping
dude.
up, guys.
All
I
right.
got things to do here. She does this every time. Right when we're getting up here and having a nice time. We can't hate on her. He-Man, it's always a pleasure in chat. I don't know why you think that I ignore you. I never do. And I don't have a hoodie. FYI, let's stop that. But I did purchase something that we're trading with Ruby. We're going to keep that conversation going in the backside. You guys, it's always a pleasure. Justin, you're badass. Stevie, obviously. Get out of here. TK. God.
Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody.
Thank
We
you.
celebrate
Thank you.
Memorial Day out there.
Happy Memorial Day weekend. Thank you, Tommy King, for coming up. All right. Stevie, do you have any cute little animal videos on deck? Something
It's in celebrities only.
yeah, you said something, dude. Oh yeah. That's what I want to watch. So to
Yeah.
do an outro, and I might do another stream later, but I'm gonna take a nap or something.
It's a very, I've never seen a dog like this though. It's like a reddish dog with blue eyes.
Oh my god, I'm looking at my server and Spud said you're not gonna win against her. I was up against Beans? Someone tell Ruby to stop talking in their stream. She's not gonna win. They're going to twist her word against her. I don't know. I hope not, but who knows?
Hey Ruby, there's something called Tubi. Tubi has a lot of good movies still. Huh? I don't think they're not copyrighted. I don't believe so. I don't know. I don't think Tubi's not copyrighted. Yeah, because I posted videos about that before.
Did you find it in the Discord, or I could?
Yeah,
probably...
I opened it in the Discord by accident. I don't know why it's not letting me just show the tab replay.
It's on. It's like it's unlisted on YouTube.
I got it.
So it's exclusive content.
You know what, Ruby?
What's up?
You could do like a hangout stream and watch movies though. Huh?
Yeah,
something like that.
I'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to think of a movie that. Oh my
here
god.
it is.
Like
Dude, look at this dog's eyes.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy. That's so cute. I've never seen a dog like that.
Yeah, you could do it on hangout streams though. Sort of.
So cute. I want that. Oh my god.
Hey Ruby, ever done hangout streams before? Like hangout
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my streams are kind of, hangout live, but I've never done like a just watch a movie. But I'm always trying to experiment with new things. But I'm trying to be careful because I've got some haters who are just waiting for me to fuck up so they can report something. So I got to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta be very careful about YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's their little house.
Oh, thank you, BB Phil. And thank you for all the gifted subs. That was awesome. And thank you guys for coming up on panel. Any final thoughts from you guys?
I love how there's a Fleetwood Mac video in your recommendations right now.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think that's Tell Me Lies. I want to get. If I had to guess.
Yeah.
What do you think about Wednesday season 2 coming out this year?
Wednesday season 2.
2 on
I
Netflix.
watched. I liked what they were doing in the direction of the show from what I saw, but I didn't end up tuning in past the first couple episodes. I got like locked out of my like family Netflix because of some pin that I forgot to ask for. So I just stopped watching Netflix instead of asking for the pin. But I tend to watch YouTube more now than TV shows. But I did watch the new Black Mirror. I just like looked it up on some kind of like illegal site. All right. Well, thank you for coming up, Stevie. Thank you, Justin Retro TV. Always a pleasure. And thank you. Ooh, good idea. Yes, I forgot. That's another benefit of Kick is that they're way more lax, and YouTube is strict with all the rules, and like it's scary. It's scary how easily your channel can get deleted and how it's all just kind of. I hope it's a healthy passing through your body. It's a very Aryan doggo. OPC gonna OPC already bought a rabbit and tried to get me to adopt the rabbit, but I for now I'm just working on keeping this little flower alive and working on leaving the leveling up, rising up the standards of living to be higher. But I'm so bad with tech stuff. I need a new laptop. I need to get that figured out. And then I'll be able to like run multiple things easier and figure out how to do all that. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a blessed, beautiful day. And yeah. And shout out Beans and Pup. I got no smoke for you. Except for that, I shared my piece, but it's all love. It's all peace and love, baby. Woohoo! Thank you so much, Gamer, with the 20 pounds. Great stream. Hell yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was a nice kind of impromptu. I wasn't sure what I was going to do today, but I wanted to investigate some things, see if there's anything I could cover tomorrow for Celebrity Sunday to see what was going on with the allegations and whatnot. And then I got totally sidetracked by LOLCOWDOLLS coming hard for me because I was in their chat and Beans thought I was fake because she saw a thumbnail I made that has pups in it. Or Pup. I don't know. I'm still learning the new people. But this is Pup. And I was hyping her up. I thought she was a great addition. I think she's too good for that world. That was my feedback. So I was like, what the hell? I've only said positive things. I quoted Brantley. Let me replay the clip. I quoted Brantley as a joke because I thought this was a funny clip. That's it.
Okay, that's probably a good thing. Oh my god, you're gonna have a fucking panic attack. That was amazing. You did great. Don't talk shit about me again, though.
Sorry. Oh, well, you said...
I'm joking.
Why? Why?
Whenever I first saw her, I thought that she was very articulate.
Sorry, I played the wrong clip at first. It's just that's where the quote came from. That's why it's in quotations. But I can see, I don't know. Do you guys think does my thumbnail seem like it's shading her? I just thought it was funny and like a goofy kind of thing to cover. But, yeah. I only had positive things to say. So I feel misconstrued, but I vocalized. It's a shame that I'm too radioactive for talking to someone who Keem is trying to literally fuck. God forbid. They're so dangerous, yet he's trying to put his dick in it. But I'm not allowed to talk to them, even though I was never officially an employee. And I was happy with having that status of being able to pop on sometimes, but not be tied into that universe. So I could still feel free to criticize it. But apparently that's not an option. So Detractor Ruby is signing off.
I'm not gonna shut up until you shut the fuck up.
No, okay, so when you did that dance in the DC, right, with the white dress, there, I felt a drip, like, as you were getting up. I don't know what it was. I swear to God.
I had these
spent
messages.
$20 to tell
I didn't spend
Keemstar
$20.
in 5,000 people. Let's see.
Yeah,
Said,
somebody-
Who's the Goon King now? You spent $20 to announce that. So let's welcome Bathidon to the stage.
I'm wearing one.
Ah! Shut the fuck up!
It's lighter pink. Wait.
It says, "Hey Keem, it's Deluminate. Who do you think the third party was gonna expose you was? Shouldn't have tried embarrassing me for gooning."
Oh, so you're gonna shut up so we can play this, or are you gonna keep going? You wanna keep going? No, I'm not gonna shut up until you shut the fuck up.
Bro, let Ruby do her thing. Let her do her little walk.